Welcome back to Stalwart Souls. As always, we're going to take a few moments to let our players introduce themselves, let the audience know what character they're playing if they so choose, and also if they so choose, they can plug themselves and whatever they got going on. So, starting as per usual, we will go with one Edward Bosco.
That's me. I'm Edward Bosco. You can find me at EdBoscoV on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and right here on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco, where tomorrow we will be doing some more Unexpectables, which will be lots of fun.
Oh, yeah. No.
Then on Thursday,
tomorrow.
We'll be doing some Metal Gear Solid
Wednesday.
2. Huh?
Wednesday is Unexpectables, not tomorrow. Jesus.
Or not tomorrow, Wednesday. Tomorrow's Eve of Ruin. There's different D&D tomorrow.
Unexpectables tomorrow.
Oh,
nice.
God.
I'm running a one-off. It's called Vecna Eve of Ruin.
Get to work, Monty.
Exactly.
Future of tomorrow today.
It's an episode of the Prince Division, Part 2. It's off the big
It's
sequel
real.
that we did.
It's real.
It's
Oh my
real.
God.
No, but tomorrow will also be Monster Hunter. I know what day it is, I swear to God. Monster Hunter in the evening, Eve of Ruin in the afternoon. Then Wednesday will be Unexpectables. Thursday will be Throwback Thursday for Metal Gear Solid 2. We should beat the game. We're right there. And they made me play through it the whole time last time, so we made some good progress. So that's good. Friday is going to be more MNW Friday Night Flashbang. We are back and on the road to Multivania, which is our big WrestleMania type pay-per-view that's coming up hopefully in July. We will see. Saturday, I am off because it is Gateway, so go show some love to the Gateway folks. But if you remember Baldur's Gate, we will be having our finale. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. We will be beating Baldur's Gate. And apparently we have about an hour after we beat the game of like end game content that we can do. So come by, celebrate I feel like it's been 2 years that we've been doing Baldur's Gate. It feels like forever. So come check that out. Sunday is my off day. Please leave me be. And then Monday, I'll be back here after some Lost Judgment with Connor. And that's me.
All right. Next up we have Monty's good friend Shay.
Hello. I can be found on Monty's channel on Thursday and maybe potentially in the future on Saturdays. We'll see how long it takes you to get that ready. And then I can be found here on Mondays. As for your bug fact, I totally didn't think of this after Monty brought a dragonfly character into the Unexpectables and felt like I needed to
Oh boy,
explain.
here we go.
A dragonfly? Is that what you said?
Yeah, dragonflies.
Oh, dragonflies.
Because,
okay, cool.
Yeah, dragonflies. You know, because Monty mentioned about their good eyesight, but I have some things to clarify about that.
Oh boy, here
Oh,
we go.
damn.
Does Monty not have good eyesight?
I'm about to get
Do they
fucking
lie?
roasted here.
So insects, you've all been lied to. They don't see hundreds of little things that are all the same picture, but like separated. It's all the same. It's just the more lenses they have, the better acuity they have, which is why dragonflies do have a better vision, a better acuity compared to other insects, because they have about 30,000 omatodium, I think it's called, with like little tiny lenses in it. Whereas like bees have like 5,500, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Humans still have about 100 times more acuity than the highest acuity insect. So insects will have a larger range, like dragonflies can see all around them pretty much. But when it actually comes to like the level of detail that they can see and how far away they can see, humans are still far above that. And then you have birds, which are even better than us, like hawks and everything like that. So
Nice.
So yeah.
I feel like we got
You
multiple
heard it
facts
here.
on that one.
Yeah, you heard it here first, folks. Insects are dumb and bad.
No,
Wow.
they have better range of vision. They just can't control how much lights they see, and they need more lenses to have better details. So, you know, they have to
but we
have
got better
whole
lenses,
other
apparently.
eyes to help with like light. So, yeah.
Shay, I have a bug question real fast.
I might be able to answer it.
I know that like spiders and arachnids are not considered insects, but are they considered bugs?
I think they kind of fall under the category of bugs. I think people kind of conclude like every creepy crawly, like centipedes and millipedes and everything.
They count as bugs.
Even
Okay,
though
then
they're
I have a
not
bug
technically
fact.
insects.
Vinegaroons are legal to own in British Columbia. That's what I have. I learned that recently.
Yeah.
Well, it's not your turn
Because
yet,
Monty was
Monty.
trying to own one.
Sorry.
She's
Are you saying
excited.
that insects and
I want
bugs aren't
to.
the same thing?
Well, insects are different, but people have a different classifying thing for bugs. I don't know.
Well, thank you for the bug fact. Next up,
I had to do it.
we have one level 1 Eevee.
Go. I'm pretty busy with work right now. Streams have been a bit, but hopefully me and Heartsy can do Pokemon soon, right? We should plan that.
Yeah.
When do you want to do it
Tomorrow,
this week?
Wednesday, Friday. Whenever
Wednesday
you want.
could work.
You let me know.
Let's do Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. You hit it first.
Live
They're going to be streaming
scheduling
on Wednesday, which
stream.
you would have been able to watch if you weren't watching Unexpectables, which you will all do.
No. I've got to save that for the weekend so I don't go insane at work. I need something to listen to.
Valid and fair.
Yeah, agreed.
But that's about me. I'm also on like Mad Mage, but that's probably not happening this week because
Yeah, unfortunately.
work things. I don't know. I usually hang out on someone else's stream. If I do,
You
I'll
play
post
Monster
on
Hunter with me
Discord.
tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Sure.
Whatever.
Sure.
I got nothing better to do. Whatever. I'll grace you with my presence, Bosco.
Yeah,
Hey.
that'll do.
And next up, we have Shay's good friend Monty.
Hello, it's me. When I'm not dying, you can catch me doing stuff. Unfortunately, this past week I was not feeling very well, but I am feeling a lot better now. Which means more streams. Today I'm here. Tomorrow, I'm over at Vecna Eve of Ruin, and I might do a stream in the afternoon. Well, Wednesday, not tomorrow, Wednesday is Unexpectables, which I'm very excited for. And then Thursday, there will not be Dungeon of the Mad Mage. However, I will be definitely doing some sort of pickup stream. I might do solo D&D again. That was a lot of fun, and I really want to do that again. Or if not, probably some sort of video game. I might play something else. Friday, Final Fantasy XIV, Hildebrand. We should be getting back into it. And then Saturday, possibly a pickup stream. Also, hopefully Mondays will start having streams before this. I've just trying to stream a bit more, just because thumbs up, trying to be a bit more responsible. Sorry, and thank you for your patience. Thank you. Check out my YouTube for stuff. And my social media where I talk about the Green Gables anime, which I can't believe is real. But apparently Green Gables is popular in Japan, I've learned, which is great. But seeing anime Prime Minister John A. McDonnell is a little wild as a Canadian. It's like, whoa, okay. So... Hello?
Hello.
Nice. No, it was
No,
good.
hello.
Everyone went quiet and I got really
Yeah,
nervous.
I think that's pretty much everybody. So
We
good talk.
were letting you no. Yeah, I mean, you're good. But next up, certainly not least, certainly not last, I guess, is Heartsy.
Yeah.
Hello. What do I have going on? Tomorrow, Monster Hunter with Bosco and Eevee and Arkoff. Wednesday, I guess I'm doing Pokemon with Eevee. Friday, I don't know yet. We'll see. Stay tuned. I don't know. I was going to be going to FWA, but for reasons that got canceled, so maybe I'll try to do something on that weekend if other people are not at FWA and want to hang out. Maybe I'll do art or something next
I'll
weekend.
crump with
I
you,
don't know.
sweetie.
Oh my god.
Maybe we can play
Hot.
Helldivers.
You guys are gonna tape it, right?
You're gonna love the new Void Crew update.
Oh yeah, I actually haven't even checked that out yet. We should totally do that.
It's 6 players.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, games, maybe art. That's me.
Well, lastly is little old me. If you're watching live, welcome. If you're not, well, glad to have you. You can catch me here hopefully next week around the same darn time, same darn place. Tomorrow you can catch me over at twitch.tv/distortiondevil at around 1 p.m. PST for some more Vecna Eve of Ruin with Bosco and Monty here. Then after that, I don't know what I'm doing, so don't look at me. Thursday, normally your Dungeon of the Mad Mage. This week, I am the ass. I am the one who had to put the cancellation pants on. it's look at me and point. Let Bertrand cry. It's his fault this time. But aside from that, I think... Oh, right. Saturday. Twitch.tv/TheUnexpectables at 6 p.m. BST. We got some more Gateway. So if you like Fallout, that will be there for you. And that is, I think, it for me. But like I said, if you are returning, welcome back. If you're new here, glad to have you. The episodes 1 through 17 are up on my YouTube. You can find the link to that over on my Blue Sky at Zanigrim, or at Xanilsgrim rather. And I think that's it. So without much further ado, let us players begin.
Also, Zan, you'll want to hop back in the stream together. It kicked you out. You might have closed out.
Oh, good. Then a little more ado.
A little more ado.
Give us a bonus bug fact.
A female deer. Oh, yeah, bonus bug fact. Let's go.
Bonus bug fact. Okay. I'll add on to... What?
No,
you're good.
Stop back in. We're good. Bonus bug fact. Go.
Okay. I think it's called Ocelli. Bugs have little light sensory eyes, so whereas we have irises that focus the amount of light that our eyes get, insects have to have like additional eyes, or spiders do, to help, sense light. Just because they have tiny little lenses, and they don't have that muscle control in their lenses to actually be able to do that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for being on the spot with that. So now, without any further ado, let us begin.
Can I be that guy one more time?
Sure.
I haven't heard music yet, but it does say it's playing. Is that just me?
Interesting.
I heard it.
Okay,
Might need
to
to refresh Roll20.
That's a me thing. Yep. Cool.
Yeah, music can be very finicky on Roll20, like really finicky.
I'll also make sure it's not muted.
Let me know when you're good to go.
Yep. Let's see if it's this. All right. I think I'm good.
All right. Floating through a demiplane is a lone magical asteroid called Cold Rock. 5 friends, Kanato Yuki, Serena Vanderstar, Koro Evis, Ash, and Fenris Karenray, find themselves within the center of a chaotic storm of changes and divisions within the society of Cold Rock. From undead foes, looming aberrations, and fiendish plots, these friends find themselves on the eve of a new era. In our most recent session, the Stalwart souls ventured into a forest of chains and cages deep within the Grey Wastes. There they were attacked by fiendish shape-changers. After defeating the ambushers, the group would find a human who was left behind in a cage. The party would free the man, who would introduce himself as Adler, before taking a well-deserved rest. Unfortunately, upon their awakening, the storm of mind-altering fog moved in the way of where the party was meant to go. Seeing a nearby lighthouse, they decided to head towards the structure to use the lighthouse to cut through the fog. Now at the foot of this lighthouse, a fell wind blows through a strangely out-of-place tree nearby, as suddenly a massive spider jumps to attack the Stalwart souls. Here, we jump into our story. And with that, players, I will need initiatives.
What?
11.
Serena's ready.
Serena's got this.
All right.
Oh, that's a big fucking spider.
Water?
Very much.
That is running water.
Oh, Serena, your favorite.
It's
You're good at that,
I'm
right?
over here. Yeah, I'm not gonna go over there. That's okay. Koro can carry me if we have to go over the water, right, Koro?
Oh, that's a formula for success. I love that. Yeah.
Hey, I can move it.
I'm fucking out here.
All right. Serena. Looking up, you see a spider the size of which you have never seen. Its bristles look like strange needle-pointed daggers. It looks down towards you, ready to pounce. What looks like a strange series of webs cutting through the branches above. To further describe once more, to the north on the map, you see a cliff that goes straight down towards the river Styx. A stream or brook moves down towards and falls off the cliff. As Fenris, you are in front of a large statue that you were just praying at, one to Palor. The spider itself is on a strangely out of place tree, and to the south of this tree, you see a number of gravestones, undisturbed. With that, it is Serena. Your turn.
To rage or not to rage? That is the question. How far up in the tree is it right now?
It is currently 30 feet up.
Okay. Did it crawl out of the webs or is it in the webs?
It is currently in the webs.
I see. That webbing's probably difficult terrain, right?
Probably smart not to challenge the web, but you do you.
You knew that a part of me wanted to scale that tree to get to it.
Whoa, cool bug!
Right? Hey, look, I've been watching a lot of videos of pet jumping spiders lately, and right now all I can see is a cute little, like, spider puppy, and, yeah.
Little guy.
Yeah, just a little guy.
Just a
They're
little
so
guy.
expressive. They're so cute. I'll throw a javelin at it.
All right.
Do I have to reckless when I'm raged, or is that a whenever thing?
You may choose when you reckless.
I
You
think
don't
it's
have to.
whenever, yeah.
Okay. Then I might as well reckless. Ooh, it's 12.
A 12 will unfortunately not hit. As the javelin goes wide, that was an action. You got anything for bonus action? You good to stay there?
Yeah, we'll figure out what it does. That was a warning shot. I don't actually want to hit the spider, because I like the spider.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but Serena doesn't. Can't meta that, Shay.
Fine. Okay. Serena
Wait, I have a
won't
question.
have
Did
to
we
do-
heal or anything since our last time out?
We did.
Yeah, we had a long
We
rest.
did, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
That's what I thought. 'Cause
you
I was
We had a
looking
long
at my
rest.
HP and I went,
Yeah, we did.
that seems strange.
I remember
Oh, no,
we
we
all used our last water skin except Fenris, who didn't have one.
Serena gave her
I
water
used it
skin
on the
away.
fucking guy we found, bruh.
What did I take 2 points of damage from then? What the
The
fuck?
cliff
It was
probably?
it was during the travel.
Yeah,
Oh,
there was
that's
I
right.
also-
That's
it was
right.
cold.
I also took a bit from that.
All right. That means I have my channel divinity back.
But any bonus actions? Any movement? You good there?
Serena will stand on guard, ready to see what the spider does.
All right. Next up is Fenris.
On guard. Oh. Spider looks hostile or looks... Yeah, it looks hostile. Okay.
It looks like it's about to eat someone.
It's someone. The spider
great
webs
scene
are
is
just a
great.
circle around it.
That's the tree's base.
That's the tree's
The
base.
trunk.
So where are the spider webs specifically? Are they...
They're up way above you. They're not attached to the tree, or not
Okay,
on the
got
base
it.
of the tree.
All right, then I'm going to get to here. And I would like... Actually, wait a second. I'd like to get to... here. Yeah. And I'm going to swing from there.
It is 30 feet up.
Oh, it's 30 feet up.
Yes.
Yeah, in the big old tree.
Fuck. Well, can I cast fly for no reason at all? I guess I'm going to ready action swing when it comes... Well, no, I know what I'll do. Hang on. Because I'm tired of these fucking fucks. I'm going to cast Bless.
Ooh, that's smart.
That is up to 3 creatures. So I am going to pick Serena, Koro, and Kanato.
Okay.
Bless up.
Blessings.
No, we're doing yellow. Okay.
I usually do yellow for bless.
Okay, we can do yellow. That's okay.
Okay, we can match. We
Yep.
can-
Yeah, man.
Get rid of blue. Yeah.
Great, guys. Great. Good.
All right, was that an action to do that?
That was an action to do that, correct.
Anything for the bonus? Are you good?
I don't think I can, unfortunately. My action economy is casting, so I can't do it twice.
All right.
So that's turn.
Next up is Kanato.
I'm gonna dash over to here because
Hey.
the grouping is
Don't-
bad.
Kanato, don't forget to bless. There you go.
There you go. All right. I appreciate it.
All right, just action dash.
Yeah.
All right.
Me.
Let's see. Okay.
The only one with a
you
ranged
all-
weapon not shooting? Who knows?
You all see the spider leap, but not towards your group, into the air as it begins to fly.
What?
Fly? Wait, you said fly?
Correct.
Not like
It cast
hover
fly
or
for
drop
no
down,
reason.
like
It took your
fly.
own joke.
Like,
And then I need a dexterity saving throw from Fenris as well as Serena.
What does the bless give me again?
+1.
A D4. Nope,
It's a
it's a D4. You're
Oh,
you're
it's a
thinking
D4?
Wrong
3.5.
Thinking
system. Yep. 3.5.
Yep. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. I'll try D4.
So add a D4. There you go.
That's that.
18, let's go!
The DC was 13 as you avoid a string of 2 webs trying to grab you and bring you up into the air.
Oh my god.
Kanato, you see from your vantage what looks like strange movement from underneath the soil and sediment across the river. As appearing on the other side of the river, you see 2 undead skeletal warriors crawl out of the ground.
We got more.
Cora, it's your turn.
Nice.
All right. I am. Oh boy, range is how high up again? Sorry, just confirm.
It's now 20 feet in the air.
20 feet in the air. You are within dart range. I am going to, seeing that, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to huck a dagger, or a dart at this guy.
All right.
Huh!
Bless? Maybe?
Bless.
True.
So maybe. They are skeletons, so.
12.
Wow, this is the spider.
Unfortunately, 12 does not hit.
Damn.
Bonus action. Oh, it's not actually a light weapon. I thought darts were light weapons. That is.
They're not?
Bonus action. They're not. No, I just checked.
Are there any? I guess are throwing knives? light?
Light hammers,
Daggers.
hand axes, daggers,
Monty,
and
Fuck that. Darts are light. Go ahead.
okay.
If you could throw a hammer, but you can't
Yeah,
throw a
that's,
dart.
I'm very
Like, come
surprised that
on.
darts aren't light weapons.
Why does it say Vex? Did I grab the wrong one? Oh no, it's the right one. Interesting. Okay, sorry, my bad. All right, go. Woo! 15.
15's a hit.
Bless? Oh,
Oh,
never mind.
I think I can only use bless once.
Nope.
It's
That's
once
every
per-
roll.
Bond. No. Bless is
Oh no, that's
everything.
bond.
Bless
No,
is
you're
everyone.
absolutely right.
We're thinking of the bond. Bless is every
Oh.
every
Yeah.
roll, every d20
roll?
roll.
Okay,
Yeah,
sick.
but
50
you, I
still
mean,
hits,
you
I
already
don't need
hit.
to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take this, bitch. It's only gonna be a d4 piercing damage because it's an offhand. Go. 3.
3 damage. Tracked and on the board.
That's turn.
Woo!
All right.
Nice.
Next up is Ash.
How high up in the air is it?
20 feet.
20 feet. So does that mean if I wanted to use a spell with a 30-foot range, I would need to be like within like
10 feet.
feet of it? Okay.
Yep.
Can I even make it there? Let's see. I could. Heck it. I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt.
Oh shit.
All right. Which one?
The bolt one.
Oh, okay.
15.
15. I forget, is this creature within range, concentration? I think you just got to hit. Yeah, you hit. D12.
Let's go. So yeah, okay, 1d12.
The rare D12 sighting outside of a barbarian?
Oh yeah, I'm doing this at level 1, by the way.
That's fine.
Ooh,
For
nice.
7 lightning damage.
As you strike it with lightning, Ash, you can tell this creature is particularly weak to that form of damage.
Oh, let's
Good
go.
job, Ash.
Yeah, and I guess I'll just stay here because I'm still casting that.
All right.
You're like magic like tethered to it now. You're like a leash on it.
Yeah.
Next up, a few of you see Ma take a few steps behind this statue. As you see Adler move around, try and grab a rock and throw it. Not hitting the spider.
Lands on Ash's head or something. Just plunk.
Yeah. And top of
Yeah, I
round
respect
2
it.
is Serena.
Okay. I heard Canito call that there's more coming, so it's probably a good time to rage, but at the same time, I don't want to cross the water, and this guy's still in the air. Is it sacrilege to climb the statue to go fight the spider?
I think a better
I'm
question
sure-
is, would
I'm
Serena even
sure-
care?
I'm sure Paylor has no qualms with a vampire crawling on their statue in particular.
Yeah, I'm sure that's
But
fine.
if I have good intentions to save my friends, that's what
Have
matters,
you heard about the
right?
path to hell and what it's paved with?
I only go there if I die.
Do you?
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, do
That's
you
not-
die?
Yeah, if I die, I die, but, we'll try not to, I guess. How tall is the statue?
The statue is about 25 feet in height at its top.
I see. Okay. So I potentially could climb up it, then, if I dashed.
Correct.
Okay. 10, 15. Does it look like it's coming down like it when it flew? Was it like flying, like gliding?
It seems like it's more gliding than flying, yes.
Okay. So it will potentially land. Gotcha. 20, 25, 30. So with my regular movement, I can climb about 10 feet up the statue. guess. Does that count as the statue right there, or no?
Yeah, I'll count that as. That's fine.
Okay, so I'm about 10 feet away.
You can reach with your axe and your insane height.
Super tall ability. I mean, I don't want to do that because I don't have a reach of 10 feet. So
That's fair.
I'll bonus action rage.
All right.
I'll unleash the inner spirits to come out. And I'll probably throw another javelin, I think. Try to, anyways. Oh, I have a bless.
You got this.
14 is a hit.
15. Oh, okay.
14's a hit. 14's exactly what you need. I feel really bad for the 13s that were rolled earlier.
Yeah.
6 points of damage.
As you throw the javelin into the creature, you notice it does do some damage, but as you look, it looks like from your vantage, into the thorax, there is almost grown into the skin a number of wood planks that look like planks that you would find on a deck or a ship's floor.
What?
I hate it.
Only Serena sees that?
So from where Serena's
the,
at, yes.
The height.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, it's actually, like, feels like it's a part of it. Like, it's
Yes.
exoskeleton. Okay.
That's trippy.
Serena's
Alright,
like,
next.
wow, this is the weirdest looking spider I've ever seen.
Next up is Fenris.
I don't like that at all. They've got that covered. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go here, and then I am going to after I move. Let me check. Yeah, I'm gonna cast command. And I'm going to command it down to the ground.
All right.
So the spell save DC is 14.
14. On the command. That is a natural 1.
Let's go! On the ground.
So it'll have to do it on its turn, yeah?
On its turn, yeah.
right.
And I believe... Okay, go ahead.
No, that was... You're all good. What else do you do?
No, so I only have my bonus action, and that was casting a spell, so I'm good.
All right. Next up is Kanato.
I'm gonna run up to here and Fenris call that out, and ready in action to zap it once it hits the floor with Shocking Grasp.
All right. As you see it lower its arms to slam onto the ground underneath it. Your ready to action does go off.
Here we go. Do I get flanking with my good sorcerer buddy over here?
I will
Ash?
give you flanking with Ash, yes.
Let's go.
Let's go.
$17 to hit.
17 to hit.
5 lightning.
For 5 lightning. As you strike it with the shocking grasp, you see that the impressive spell that you have cast in this case seems to do a good bit more to this creature.
Yeah, I was assessing the battle, and I noticed Ash was like doing particularly a lot with that lightning, so I wanted to join them.
Now, Zan, I have a rules question for you.
Sure.
Is this considered regular movement because it was not forced to move with a shove or a pull? It is using its movement to come down because of the spell. Would that trigger my pole arm?
I really like what you're going at, but I will say I think this is forced movement because you
Okay.
force it to come down in this
That's
case.
totally fair. Yep.
But it is going to attempt to attack. You see one of its legs seems to be sharpened to a point or a few of its legs rather, be sharpened towards a point as it makes multiple attacks. Serena, that is a 19 to hit.
Oh.
That will in fact hit.
That is 10 piercing damage.
No, it's not. It's 5.
Oh, you're so right. As another leg flies towards you, Fenris,
With disadvantage, because I hit it.
Uh-huh.
with disadvantage because you hit it.
I'd
That
appreciate
is 14 to hit,
Miss?
and then a final attack goes towards Kanato,
Also with disadvantage.
also disadvantage. The disadvantage got rid of a natural 20. So
Oh.
that is 13 to hit.
Just misses.
All right.
Woo!
As you see the two skeletal warriors load heavy crossbows.
No.
Behind
No.
them, another figure appears. Slack-jawed and horned, you see what looks like a undead fiend of some kind move out as it begins to cast some form of spell. Alright, next up is Koro.
Ah! I did use the bathroom. What is this token? Sorry.
Sorry, that's Adler.
Yeah, he's the guy we
Oh,
found.
that's
The
our
human- the
guy.
human. Yeah, the human you
Okay,
found.
that's right.
Yeah, he
Okay.
threw a
He doesn't
rock
have a
at the
weapon, so
spider.
he just picked up and threw a rock at the spider.
I don't have a weapon to give him either. Hold on. Yeah, I don't got nothing for him. All right, I'm going to just confirming spider is still 20 feet in the air.
Nope.
No, it
Commanded.
was commanded to come down, so it's now on the ground.
Oh, fuck yeah, lightning fist, baby. Let's go. Sorry, apologize.
No, you're good.
No, you're
I
good.
use the bathroom. I'm gonna Naruto run towards it. I'm gonna Rasengan lightning in my hands, and I am going to punch the shit out of this thing.
All right.
I bless, so I bless.
With bless, you
Fuck
hit.
you. I have
Your
15
minimum, your
to
minimum
hit.
hits. Yeah.
Let's go. This is the lightning
Yay.
damage. Because I saw Ash really hurt it. Cool, minimum damage, 5.
Woo!
Does seem to do some extra damage considering it is weak to, or is vulnerable to lightning.
Fuck you, flurry blows.
All right.
2
Yay.
more attacks.
2 more attacks. We're gonna have to
first
rest
strike.
again.
Oh no, a natural one.
Aw.
Use the
Hey.
bless.
It is. Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Shut up! Third swing. Bless. I'm blessed.
Bless, you're good. Do the
Bless
minimum
literally-
14.
This bless actually
insane.
made both these attacks hit. Holy fuck. Thank
Let's
you,
go!
Bosco.
Let's go
I'm-
bless.
Ooh,
I'm being useful,
9
making up for
points.
Tuesday. I'll fuck it up tomorrow
Huge
morning, don't
9
worry.
points of lightning damage. I don't know if I want to stand here in this big group. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit.
He
And
doesn't
I'm
have
gonna-
reactions.
He
Oh,
got
right.
the
Like,
shot
he's
in
shocking
the grass.
Shocking
grass.
gra-
That's
yeah,
right,
shocking
that's right. Then fuck you, bitch. Where was I before? Shit. I think it was like right here, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And then I have 40 feet of movement. So I'm gonna swoosh on over here.
Swoosh?
Whee! Right over there. Just keep
All
us
right.
nice and separated because I want to get hit.
You
And that's
gotta
my
keep
turn.
them
Sorry, I
separated.
apologize. Use the bathroom
you're-
one time and you're like, what the fuck's going on?
You're all right. It's now Ash's turn.
All
How dare
right,
you have bodily
um,
functions, Monty?
I know, right?
Because it has no reactions and now it's a lot closer to me, I'm gonna actually just back up a little bit while maintaining my shocking grasp.
Or the
Um,
witch bolt.
I like shopping grass.
Which
It's
one?
witch bolt, I
Sorry.
mean.
Shopping grass.
Witch bolt.
Coconut mall starts
Shopping
playing.
grasp. I grabbed
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
off the
it
shelves.
That's
Brain a
the
little
new
mushed, it's
that's the
alright.
new that's the new slang for shoplifting.
Shopping grasp.
And
It's a rogue move.
then I just get to keep rolling damage for that, right?
Yep, you don't even have
yes.
to roll a hit now. It's crazy.
It's just it's an action to use, right? Each turn you just keep doing
is
it.
an action or
I
a bonus
believe-
action? It's probably an action. That makes more
Click the
sense.
spell.
You can use your action to
It's-
deal 1d12 lightning
yeah,
damage
it's
to the
action.
target automatically. Yeah. Okay.
Zap.
So, 8 lightning damage,
Woo! Good damage.
and that's my turn.
All right. Next up is let's see. That was Ash. It's now Adler who's gonna run up, and he's gonna try and kind of grab at one of the legs, giving the aid action to Serena.
Okay.
It doesn't have weapons. There's not really much you can do. Top of round 3 is Serena.
Okay. I guess he's on the ground now, so I'll crawl back down. So.
You don't throw anything. You have spider climb.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm just looking to see, like, if I line myself up here, can I flank with the cannon?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. So now I'm gonna try and swing at him with the great axe. Now that he's finally on the ground. That's 24 plus I guess advantage. We'll do the 24.
All right.
Oh my
18 points of slashing damage.
Huge
With a magic
damage. Yep, huge damage. All right, it's looking pretty beat up, but it's still got a lot of fight in it.
She's gonna do a quick survey of her companions. They all look okay right now. So she'll stay where she is.
All right. Next up is Fenris.
You muted?
Bosco.
Bosco's gone. We've lost.
Bosco's not here right now. Please leave a message.
Don't drop concentration on Bless, please. We need it.
Clearly, Jesus. Also, Jay, I've made a response to your earlier thing.
Oh.
This is me and you right now.
No!
I like peacock spiders. They're so cute.
I'm right after them, right? If you want me to take my turn, and then we just do that.
Yeah, go
No,
ahead.
I'm here. I'm good.
Oh.
I guess I had to tweak something.
Fenris explodes next turn.
Just come back and I'm dead.
Well, it's your go, Fenris.
Exploded.
All right, let's see. What do I want to do? The thing is still on the ground. It can't react. Kanato's not going to do his job, so...
What do you mean?
Wow.
I'm going to go here.
It will be difficult terrain to get through the water as it is rushing.
Oh, motherfucker. How far is the water? Like, how, long is is it 5 feet?
Yeah, it's about 5 foot at that area, so it'd just be 10, basically 10 feet to get over.
Okay. Would you allow me in athletics to not, slow me down if I just leap it?
Absolutely.
Long.
Okay.
However, if you fail, you will get stuck in the water.
Great.
Does
an 8 do it?
Use your
Oh,
bless.
no.
Yeah, they don't have
Bless.
to.
I'm not blessed. You 3 are.
Washed away into the river Styx.
I'm so spoiled by EV casting, spawned on everybody.
Is an 8 enough to make a 5-foot jump? God dang it.
You jump and land into on the other side, but you're stuck in a bit of mud, so you can't quite get to your target.
Okay. Is my movement 0 at that spot, or can I move another 5 feet?
I'll let you move another 5 feet, so you still have your range.
Okay. Because that's really what I need. Okay. So I get there. I'm gonna hit Skeleton Bro with the... I guess on the left. Okay. 18 to hit.
18 is absolutely a hit.
For 6 damage?
6 damage. This is slashing, yeah?
Correct.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bonk him on the head if he's still up.
All right.
11?
11 will not hit, unfortunately.
Damn it.
These ones seem to have a decent bit of armor on them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also, real quick,
You don't make
Bosco,
a
you
sound
are
like that.
echoing, at least on my end.
Oh. Weird. I'll try to fix that.
All right, is that turn?
That's my turn.
All right. Next up is Kanato.
I would say I'm pretty focused on this spider right now, so
That
I'm
is
gonna
reasonable.
I'm gonna start to try and give it a little zappy zap. Seems to be pretty good.
What did I say, folks?
Oh, D4. Let's go. Here comes the 4.
I.
4.
You don't deserve. You don't know.
You-
No, Evie, you don't deserve that 4.
You also
My
just
God.
you also just needed a 2 because you're flanking.
Yeah.
You
That's
don't
funny.
deserve it.
And
I don't need to
then
point that out.
I'm gonna
Zap.
see this person's struggling a bit, and I'm gonna run around to here and kind of point at a dagger on my side
All right,
if they want it.
he will take it.
I can't actually give it to them; they'll have to take it because no actions left.
All right. Be gone, bot.
That
Sorry,
is
1 second.
me.
Kill
How dare
him.
they?
Shoot him with a gun.
Delete.
Destroy.
Oh, it's not published. Nice. So only I see it. That's handy. All right. Let's see. That was Kanato. It is now the enemy spider. Is
Giant
going to
enemy spider.
disengage by leaping into the air 30 feet.
Aw.
That's
But it
very
can't attack.
wishful.
It can attack, so you're fine.
As it hovers to there. As these 2 skeletons fire their crossbows at you.
Yeah, that's great.
That is a 16 to hit
Miss.
and a soft 20 to hit
That'll hit.
for 9 piercing.
Ow. And then I need a con save.
As they then drop their crossbows and pull out
Bless
shields.
is still up.
Oh, nice.
As you see the mage behind them continually chanting some strange eldritch incantation. As Koro, from your vantage, you see the graves nearby to the south. A number of undead begin to rise.
Yep, there it is. Kanato, please use your bow. Sorry, I'll scream that on my
Why
turn.
don't
I
do
just wanted you to
something
know.
Get rid of the undead.
Next up is Koro.
Ah! I just looked at my companions and go, guys, we have a problem. As I look down at the zombies. Spiders in the air. Ugh. Oh god.
You can 1v4, right?
Hey, you got this, Koro. You were cool in school, right? So
Hold on. I was not expecting that. Give me just 1 second to look at something here. Okay. Let me measure something here real fast. That's not great.
But it could be great.
It could be.
it could be. Yeah. Think of the potential.
Or... Oh, I don't know if I can get there, though. No. Oh my god,
Yep,
I
just
can.
there.
I can just
I couldn't
there.
believe.
Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm gonna blitz
Cool
over
things
here.
work.
And I am going to kind of clench my fists, disappearing, like getting rid of the lightning, which then you can see, because my stomach's kind of like, my chest is kind of translucent. You can see channeling its way up my body, up to my mouth, as I let out my breath of the dragon.
Hey.
I need them to make
Dex save.
a dexterity saving throw, please.
a 10, and a
That is a
4.
failure. And a 4. Those both fail. They both take 5 points of damage.
Let's
Woo,
go.
Good
Or-
damage.
I'm sorry, but
Okay.
Serena can't see the cool thing you're doing because the tree's in the way.
That's okay.
Hey.
It's okay, I can see it.
It's a tree.
And for my bonus action, I am going to do a Draconic Strike. Because apparently I can do that as a bonus action with an arm strike, so
Hell yeah.
let's go. Lightning. Go. Ooh, pretty good. 19.
That's a hit.
And he takes an additional 7 points of lightning, or 6 points of lightning damage, sorry.
6 points of lightning damage. All right, tracked, but these are pretty hefty-looking zombies. But as you
Uh-oh.
punch into this one, Koro, you see the shape of its wriggling corpse. It looks like these are long dead and reanimated Korshani elves, similar to that of your companion Fenris.
Oh, fuck.
Why do you do this to me, Zan?
Oh, God.
I didn't see them rise. I heard noises, but I didn't look back. I'm just gonna look forward.
All right, is that Koro's full go?
Yeah, that's all I got. It's turn.
Ash, you go.
All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna scoot on over here, and let's see. Oh, I know. I want to cast Chromatic Orb, but I'm gonna twin spell it. One of them for the spider, and one of them for this guy, the other spellcaster. And this one's going to be lightning damage for that. So I'll start with the spider first.
Okay.
Oh.
That is a miss on the spider.
11. Oof. Okay. Spellcaster guy now.
Bang.
Oh
24.
my gosh.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
That's a hit.
For 13
Woo!
lightning.
13 lightning damage. It unfortunately does keep its concentration on
I
whatever
was just
spell
gonna
it's
ask.
casting.
Fuck.
Darn.
But good
All
damage.
Well. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Next up is Adler, who is going to kind of grab the dagger from Kanato. And he will also try to move right about here and just kind of ready an attack in case something does come towards him. And with that, it is top of round 4 with Serena.
Oh, boy.
Man, I don't want to go over here. That looks like a bad time to get there. Decisions.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
feel like
sorry, what were you saying?
I was just thinking, like, this is like a cliff here, right? Or like it leads
Yeah.
into the water.
So the water is rushing down from this direction and off of the cliff.
Yeah. So any kind of like missed weapons now are going straight over that edge.
No, my chromatic orb.
You'll never get it back.
It's gone forever.
Gone forever.
Cross the spell off your spell list. It's like legitimately gone. Yeah, how does the spider look?
Give me a free perception. I'll give one to the top of the round. I'll give one to Serena, as well as I'll give one to Fenris.
What are we rolling?
Perception.
Check out the spider.
Perception. Yeah. Can I use my bless on that?
Sure.
I believe it's yes. I believe it's skill checks and attack rolls. Or no, it saves. Let me.
It's
Oh,
fine.
it saves? Okay. Get rid of the 3 then. Okay. Does that
And
hit me
anyone from
anything?
Busco.
4.
Sure. That's fine. You're fighting over here. It makes sense. Serena, you look up towards the creature where you see the wood. It's as though there is rigging of rope also wrapped around it, as this strange piece of wood is regenerating a lot of the damage you have done, similarly to what you see on a ship's deck repairing itself.
That's not fair. I'm the only one that's supposed to be able to do that. The spider, it's healing itself. Does it look like it's trying to leave the battlefield like right now? Like, whoop off the edge of the cliff?
I'm gonna say from one predatory creature to another, you could see it sizing up for its next attack.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Serena, confirmed predator.
Well, Kanto's right there, so, I guess I should probably do something about the spider.
I thought you were going to say I could eat him.
Yeah. Koro was cool in school, so I don't have to worry about Koro down here. Koro's got this.
Uh-huh.
Ah!
Why don't you use Kanato's bow?
5, 10, 15... I can climb 15 feet up the statue. So it'll be like 15 feet away from me.
All right.
Is it a stupid idea to try and jump on the spider?
It's an idea.
I love that.
Okay,
Yeehaw that
fine.
shit, Shay. I believe in you.
Yeah, I'll bring it home. I'll be like, look guys, look what I brought home. It's totally normal, right? Man, that's a good way to get myself even more isolated on Cold Rock. It would be an athletics check to try and like jump 15 feet up, right?
Yes. However, you are raging, so I think you gain advantage on this because it's a strength check.
I think I do, yeah.
And you got bless.
So Lorena will try and jump on the spider, protect Kanato.
Kanato?
Yeah, I'll try to protect. Ooh,
Bless.
it's 16!
16 is enough. As you leap and land on top of the spider, you see what looks like the large bristles of hair are more akin to wood stakes. As you jump onto the thing, please give me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm a
Bless.
little worried. Wood stakes and
Bless.
vampires don't mix very well.
Nice.
I know, right? That's why I was like, ooh.
You avoid any piercing effects that would otherwise wound you further. But that'll have, unfortunately, be a full action to get up there.
Okay, can I bonus action just punch it? Just because? I'll do the core thing.
Sure.
Can I do the Koro thing?
You're raging, so it makes sense.
It won't do any extra damage. It'll just be a straight. It's just,
I
I
just
will
wanna
say,
hit
if
it
you're
for
trying
me.
to punch to avoid the wood quills, you will need to do so at disadvantage.
yeah. I don't have any like light weapons, so it's like all like I got. I don't think a hand axe isn't light. I don't. Think.
You're still a giant barbarian. Punching makes sense.
Yeah.
You're freaking massive. Big lady.
Should I just roll a strength check then? Because that's like a
It'd be the equivalent, yeah.
yeah.
The feminine urge to just punch the fuck out of a spider.
Oh,
No.
yeah, no.
Disadvantage too, so I gotta roll.
Oh, there's the nat one just for good measure.
Oh my god.
Just a miss. You're good.
Cool. I'm too hesitant to hit the stakes. It's a scary thing for a vampire, okay? I'm in a scary situation.
Next up is Fenris.
Great. I'm stupid. I realize that I'm 10 feet in front of the caster as well, so I'm going to hit him this time.
All right.
You got this.
24. Try to shield that, fucker.
Unfortunately, the two shielded figures give disadvantage to attacking this one.
Ah.
Okay, just hit again.
18,
You still hit?
fucker.
You're still good. You're good. It's that easy.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Still up. I'll roll
Con
concentration. Still concentrating.
Fuck. All right. Bonk on the head, Pike. I will roll with disadvantage. 19?
Oh my god.
Who
That's
needs
it.
bless, right?
There's a reason I didn't put bless on myself. I had confidence. All right, so this will be a D4. Max damage, 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. As you knock into this thing, you are certain you would have brought it down, save for its strange undead fortitude. It is still up.
Fenris will, having caught a glance of what just came out of the grave, there is hatred and rage in his eyes as he rakes into this thing, and as he watches it not die, anybody who looks at him notices that his hands holding his pike are not as stable as they normally are, as he understands what exactly this is and flashes back to what has already happened. And he will attempt to stand his ground, but that will be his turn.
All right. Next up is Kanato.
I'm a little concerned this thing's just gonna like fly off the cliff with Serena, so I kind of don't want that to happen. I'm gonna step up to here and like here so that it hits like the spider but not Serena. I don't even know if this spell would affect Serena, but I'm gonna attempt to put this thing to sleep so it just drops out of the sky.
All right.
I don't know if it counts as like a construct or what, but it's trying to eat things. It's probably got a yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I will warn you beforehand, this thing has a lot of health.
Yeah. But, you know, I just want to try.
That's fair.
20?
It isn't still fortunately awake.
We appreciate the attempt. It's okay, Ken.
Would you try to put asleep the spider?
The spider.
Spider.
Yeah.
Earlier it looked haggard, but it has been healing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay. Next up is the enemy. You see the spider freaking out as perhaps you realize that one last thing, spiders are very good at grappling. It seems to spin upside down and slam with you down towards, or with you on its back underneath it into the ground. I will need a dexterity saving throw.
Look, guys, I grounded it.
Power bomb.
Does my danger sense give
Basically,
me
yeah.
advantage on it?
You know what? Yeah, I'll give that to you. I like that.
I sense danger, guys. Ah! Oh, bless. Man, I'm rolling real low. 15.
All right, 15 does not beat it in this case. As the spider slams onto you, a number of these wooden stakes go into your body. As 5 wooden stakes are now stuck and embedded, you can no longer regenerate so long as they are in. You also take 12 points of piercing damage.
Well, actually, it's 6 points of piercing damage.
You're so right. Oh my goodness. As that did also hurt the spider. You see the skeletal warrior take a step forward. As is this one. And they're going to swing short swords at you, Fenris.
Okie dokie.
That is a 14 to hit,
Miss.
and way worse than that.
Let's
So,
go.
both will miss.
Woo!
As the mage continues to move their hands and chant, as Koro, you see another line of the undead begin
God,
to
I
climb
tried
out.
so hard, guys.
I have you ever seen? I'm sorry, I'm gonna quote One Piece here. Have you ever seen like One Piece where like the zombies show up and like they're like jumping and screaming, and their whole body is shaking? That is Koro
Yeah.
right now.
I thought you were
You
going to
need
do
to do
the
the
Luffy
thing.
pushing the zombie
Yeah.
back into the ground.
Yep, push him back. Just, nope, we're gonna put you back down.
No, go back in there. That's where you belong.
So 2 attacks against Koro.
Oh god.
First
Yep.
one is, oof. That is 12 to hit.
To hit.
Yep.
Misses.
And the other one is a 21 to hit
That hits.
for 5 bludgeoning.
Ow.
As you see the undead moving to surround you.
Okay.
You
okay.
see what
I
looks
know
like
you were
the
cool, but I think you need to leave.
Cora,
Yeah,
you
I
also
think so.
see what looks like further to the south, what looks like a number of tombstones, the graves underneath them beginning to also rattle in unrest.
Okay.
All right, that is the enemies. It's now Koro's go.
I'm gonna turn to Ash and go, Ash, we need some magic over here. And I'm going to bonus action key point. I think I can do it. Let me check real fast. Step of the wind. Cause fuck that. That really hurt. I was gonna mark off my key point. And then I'm going to. Oh, actually, before I do that. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna do a second draconic breath, so I need to make dexterity saving throws.
All right. The dexterity's pretty bad. We got a 14.
Rolled really, really well. The DC is 14, so.
Okay.
But they do take
Means-
half on a success, so they take.
So this one passes. These two fail.
Okay, they take 7 damage.
7 damage. As this one fails its undead fortitude.
Goodbye.
This one above it does not.
I am then with my bonus action patient defense.
Yep.
I'm gonna boop, all the way over here. I'm gonna get right here, just
Yep. Makes sense.
probably like right here. Yeah. And like get ready
That's
to
a-
like fight with my party, because holy shit.
That's a disengage, right?
Yeah, patient defense. I can either dash or disengage as a bonus action. It costs a key point.
Perfect. Next up is Ash.
Oh boy. I feel like all of my friends really need me right now.
Oh, I'm so dumb. I
do
should have
here?
done that. Whatever, it's fine. I'll do it if I get hit again.
How's the spider looking after taking that self-inflicted fall?
It's looking pretty beat up, but it's still looking like it's not trying to run away.
And the spellcaster?
Difficult to tell. It looks like they're an undead shambling mass. They got hit quite a few times, but they're still just moving around in their ritual.
Hit him.
Okay. You know what? I believe in Fenris. I believe in Serena. I might believe
No.
in Kanato, and Cora wanted help. So
Fenris. No.
let's see.
No. Wait. Hold on.
No, Fenris.
Let's not
Ash
be hasty
believes in
here.
you.
To be fair, Koro did ask for help on the southern flank, so
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but-
There's a lot of them, and a
right
wizard's
here.
better for AoE because there's so much shit over there.
Well, my hope is that if we break his concentration, they're all going to die, or they'll at least stop coming.
Let me measure this out. Oh gosh. Okay, actually, if I
One step back and see where you're at.
yeah, well, if I'm like over here instead, then
That should hit everybody. If you
yeah,
curve
it's
it,
a 30-foot cone. So
that'll hit.
Yeah.
That
okay,
right
if
there
I,
will hit
if
4.
I do this angle, does it also hit the one that's like down
yes,
here?
it does. Mm-hmm. It hits all 4.
Okay, I'm gonna cast my Rhymes Binding Ice.
Oh.
Okay.
This area here. Where did I put that? So that is at level 2. Each creature must make a Constitution saving throw, and on a fail, they
Constitution
take
saving
a 3d8,
All right.
and they are hindered for 1 minute.
What's the DC? So it just makes it easier for me to.
13.
13.
13. Okay. The ones closest to you fail. The one furthest away passes.
Okay. I don't yet have this properly set up for damage, so I'm just gonna roll the. What is it?
3d8.
Well,
Ooh.
cold damage.
Nice.
And And the ones that failed are also hindered by the ice
Speed 0.
and cannot move.
All right.
And the one that succeeded takes half damage and isn't hindered.
2 of them failed their undead fortitude and took enough damage. This one takes a lot of damage, but is still up, but is hindered. And then what happens on the fail? Nothing?
They take half damage and no
half
hindrance.
damage. Gotcha. No hindrance. Got it. A little boop. And half
And
damage.
I'll turn back to look at Cora and just like, you know, like a little like salute, like I got you.
Hell yeah, Dragon Bros, let's go. I nod back in.
Hey.
You see Adler look at the left, look ahead, and then look towards the spider and charge the spider.
Go!
Fucking-
Gather, you fucking hero!
Good. Well, I know that Kanoto, who is so close to Fenris, will surely pull out his bow and help me then. Surely he will.
see.
Shut the fuck up, Evie. I'm talking to Kanoto.
Fenris got this.
All right. Let's see. This is. All right. That's plus. That is a hit with the dagger,
Hey! And it kills it.
doing some damage.
It's dead?
Uh-huh.
Just enough damage? How do you want to do this?
No.
Oh.
Top of round 5 is Serena.
Okay. Does it require a bonus action or an action to yank out one of these like stakes? Like do the Luffy thing where I just like pull it straight at him.
I will say it's a bonus. I will say it's a bonus action or an action, so you could pull out 2 a turn if you wanted to.
Now we'll do pull it 1
All right.
and just throw it to the ground. Take my great axe. I guess where am I technically? Because I fell off of him, or am I? Is he on top of me?
He's technically on top of you.
Okay. Yeah, then
So-
I. I'll aim for his like pedipalps at the beat.
I'm so sorry.
Of him.
She's on top of you.
She's on top.
Hey.
I'm aiming for the pedipalps.
Oh my god, fuck up those pedipalps. Make them
That's
pedipalp.
Right?
That's a hit.
Oh my god, Monty.
Sorry.
13. Okay, it's personal now. She staked me. It's real personal.
11 damage. Really good
No,
damage, but
13. 13.
oh, 13 damage. Really good damage, but she's still up.
Oof.
This regeneration is pretty rough for you.
Dealing my moves. It's okay, Kanato's got me. Fenris is fine over there, so.
Fenris, you go.
I dimension door. I'm just leaving.
All right.
No, I will. So, just so I'm aware, is it a proximity thing that that infers disadvantage, or is it as long as they're alive? Am I able to tell that at all, having fought the undead before?
You're able to tell because they're not next to the target. They actually don't give it right now.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna swing at him.
The mage, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
12?
So you don't have disadvantage, but that still misses.
Motherfucker! I'm gonna bonk him.
All right.
23.
That's a hit.
You got this. Come on, Fenris.
6 damage. He has to at least roll his undead constitution, fortitude, whatever.
Passes the Constitution,
But
does not-
for the spell.
but does not pass the concentration.
Let's go!
Yes.
One of them's going
Hey.
down. God dang it.
See, we knew you got this. You're doing great, Fenris.
So how are you like just ignoring these 2 guys that are just like wailing on you?
Yes.
Basically using the pike to go over their shields. Very classic, like just pikeman tactic. Makes
Yep.
sense to me. Next up is Kanato.
Hold on. Put an X through him so I can have the satisfaction.
Move up
It's
here.
not dead.
and
No,
here.
the mage. I thought he didn't pass the
He
undead.
didn't die.
No, he
didn't
didn't.
die.
He did. He passed the undead fortitude. Did not pass the concentration.
Oh, I
Yeah,
heard
so
that he
his
didn't
spell-
pass the fortitude. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
his spell
misunderstood.
dropped, but he's still alive.
Damn
See
it.
Fenris like just ignoring these 2 things that are like beating them up I'm looking a little concerned. This thing's not on like in the air anymore. I'm not so worried about Serena like getting yanked out of the way. So I will, because
The
Fenris
mage.
did like try to help me, but they look like they're in a bit of a rough spot. Not just
Yeah, so you should shoot the
physically, but
mage.
mentally. So I will reluctantly pull out the bow and shoot.
Let's go! Thank you, God! I knew Kanato wouldn't be as big of a shit as Eevee. I never liked that guy. I love you, Kanato.
Changes
Foxes are
direction of
great.
attack last minute. Shoots a
What?
spider.
That's crazy. I shoot Fenris.
That's 25.
That's it.
Let's go.
That's 10 damage to that guy.
Die.
Man.
Fucking die.
Just barely does not pass the fortitude because of that 10
Let's
damage.
go! Put the X
There
on
goes
him.
And I'm gonna call over to Fenris like, defend yourself. And then I will also shoot this one.
All right.
$17 hit.
That's a hit.
4 damage.
4 damage. Got it. Tracked.
That is everything
Alright.
I can do.
Next up is the enemies. We're gonna start off with the Spoder.
Booter.
Is going to roll over, getting back to its feet. Move to here. And it's going to try and stab at 3 of you.
Okay.
You see a stab. What's up?
She has disadvantage on anyone that isn't me.
All right. First stab towards Serena is. That is a 15.
Misses.
All right. Second stab towards Adler with disadvantage. That misses. And last stab towards Kanato with disadvantage. That is an 8, so misses.
Woohoo, go spectral warriors.
I see a spectral ghost like stand over me and just like deflect a limb. I'm like,
Yep. Just a normal day.
So these 2 skeletons move to flank.
It's okay.
That
Fenris
is
got
a
this.
19 to hit you, Fenris,
19 does hit.
for 6 slashing.
Ow. All right.
And the one on the other side with flanking, that's a 11 to hit.
That will miss, but I still need a con save.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna be that guy. Concentration. for
13,
bless.
we're good.
Nice, easy.
Nice.
2, 3.
They're getting awfully close. I'm a little scared.
Yeah, I'm also
As the
thoroughly
undead
confused.
begin to shamble towards you.
They're grouping up for you to attack in one go. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, you can hit them with your
Hold on.
dragon's breath.
All right. I'm out of that. Unfortunately.
I'm gonna leave the bottom just to Ash. Like, you got this.
Yeah, you got this now. You're good. I am going to. Out of these 3, which one looks the weakest? The ones that are closest to Ash.
The
It's
one that's
impossible to gauge,
the one
okay.
that's this one seems to be covered the most in ice.
Okay, out of these 3 though, the one in the
They're all
back I don't care
fresh.
about. They're all fresh.
This is the only other one that has some ice on it.
All right, I'm gonna charge up with my fists. I'm going to, as I run past Ash, I'm gonna catch some of their ice magic, their draconic ice magic, in my hand, and like rub it between my fingers, like, you know, like the chalk they use at like a workout place, and then flash a bunch of like frost-like claws on my hands, and I'm going to do a punch at this guy directly in front of me. Ooh, 13. I do have
That's a
less.
hit.
That hits, okay. They take 8 points of damage.
8 points. And that fails the undead constitution.
Okay. And then I'm going to jump over here. And I'm going to do a bonus action swing.
All right.
Oh, I have less. I have less.
You do a bless.
I'm blessed.
I
I'm
got
very
you.
blessed. 15.
Oh!
Another 8 points of damage. Holy shit.
Nice.
Good damage. Unfortunately, this one's fresh.
And I turn to you, Ash, and I go, "Stay next to me. I can protect you." And I am just gonna double check my ability real fast just to make sure I am where I need to be. Yep. I'm gonna stand next to you. So stay next to me, Ash. I got you, buddy. And now I'm my turn.
Good old buddy, old pal.
All right. Next up is Ash.
All right, I'm gonna listen to my friend, and I will stay next to you. Let's see. I am gonna cast Ice Knife on this one here, the one that's immobilized.
Heavily beat up.
Yeah. Hueni.
Yeah, that's a hit.
So the one that I threw that at is gonna take the 3 piercing damage.
3 piercing.
But then that one and the one next to it need to succeed a dex save, or they take the 8 cold damage.
All right, they both fail. Real quick, they pass the first undead fortitude, but do not pass the second.
Nice.
As this one goes down, and this one takes 8.
Yeah.
Good damage. All right.
Yeah, and I'll stay right here.
Okay. Next
That's
up is Ash. Wait, that was just Ash. Next up is
Whoa.
Adler.
Whoa.
Who
Turn.
Surge.
2.
realizes he can't do much to assist with just a knife, so he's just going to use the help action for Serena. Narratively trying to stab and pry at it with the dagger. And now it is top of round 6 with Serena.
Okay. Just try to take off some of these legs. I know that giant spiders can't exist. You can't take in enough oxygen to sustain yourself, so I'll take you down.
Shay,
Yeah.
we're in hell right now.
Look, their copper-based blood is inefficient in taking in oxygen, and they only have tracheal tubes. That's why giant spiders couldn't exist. They
This one's got
can't take in
wood-based
enough
blood.
oxygen.
Shay, counter argument, magic.
It's always the counter argument.
They don't have copper blood, they have magic blood, okay? They're built
They have
different,
magic blood.
literally.
They can breathe however they want to. 17.
That's a hit.
And that's 14 points of damage.
Serena, how do you want to do it?
Okay.
Woo!
She's coming from underneath, and she slices off a couple legs, and then just as it loses its balance and starts to fall, she swings around the other side and takes off another couple legs, and it just falls forward, crushes its kind of face right into the ground, dead. And then she yanks out another spike and tosses it on the ground behind it.
All right. As you see the spider...
Coral facing the zombies goes, I feel like I just missed something cool. And I go back to fighting.
As the spider gets washed away and off of the cliff. All right. Your movement, or are you good there?
No, she will move. She kind of just flicks some blood. She kind of looks at this guy over here, just nods at him like, yeah, okay, cool. Oh man, you know, she is closer to these guys, but I don't think she risks the jump. 5, 10. She could try and jump. Yeah.
Are you gonna try to go over the water?
No, she's not.
Okay.
Sounds like you sure? You sure?
If she had an attack still, maybe she would. Because then it would be worth it to try and attack and help Fenris.
No,
But she
it's
has,
great.
in fact,
Fucking-
used her attack. She's probably going to move to kind of centralize herself to maybe attack whoever needs it next round. 5, 10,
Uh-huh.
25. She's giving you thumbs up. You got this.
Okay. Next up is, let's see, that was Serena, so it's now Fenris.
Between these two, because I think Kanato hit the other one, does one look rougher than the other?
The north one is the only one who took damage, but not much.
I thought I swung and hit the other guy below me, because I hit him before I hit the mage.
Did you? You were so right, you did. Yeah,
Yeah.
this other one also took damage.
Okay, then I'm going to keep swinging at the southern one.
All right.
Because I think I hit it harder than Kanato did. So I'm going to double swing at it. First swing is a 23.
Oh.
That's it.
13 points of damage.
Woo! As you send the skeleton crumpling into bones and ash.
Bonk the other one.
I'm fighting over here.
Hey, I'm
Natural 20.
Oh!
You've been doing great. I don't know why you've been complaining.
So 6 plus, so that'll be 10 more damage.
10 more damage is enough to
Really?
bring this one down.
Literally, boss
so-
of the session is like, "Oh, call an ambulance, but not for me."
Not for me. So Kanato, as you say for Fenris to fight back, you notice that he has this look of rage in his eyes, and you could see the shake in the pike. And as soon as you say that, it takes 2 quick strikes, and these 2 things completely go down, as he is then just going to start walking away. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
That'll be
Next
turn.
up is Kanato.
I know, I'm speechless too.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, okay. Oh, okay then. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The water is double movement, so you're back
It's
1
it's
space.
double
Yeah,
movement.
I have a swim speed.
Oh, must be nice.
Is it too
speed.
fast for me?
No,
or...
no. You're good.
Okay. So you just, yeah, I'll dash and I'll get alongside companions. For now, so just run up like, oh, we're almost done.
All right, there you go.
Yep.
All right, the zombies move in. Attack against Ash. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's a natural 20
On Ash?
on Ash.
Oh,
Oh, wait,
how
wait,
dare you
wait,
crit
wait.
the mage?
Oh, wait, I don't think I can help you with that one. I'm afraid.
Where's Oss when you need
I
him?
stayed next to you like
I
you
know.
But I guess what
I-
the
I-
last
I-
thing the last thing Koro ever sees is just Ash with the puppy dog eyes before he's cut down.
Dude,
I trusted you.
can't- I can improve your AC. I can't take damage for you. That is Oss's thing, and I'm not Oss here. I'm sorry.
As Ash, you take 13 points from a bite to the neck.
Well, hey, I'm the one that's supposed to do that.
Hang in there, Ash.
All right, and 2 more attacks into Koro.
Yeah.
That is a 7 to hit, and
Yes.
the other one is an 18 to hit.
That matches my AC.
Okay, that is 5 points of piercing damage as it bites into you.
All right, bitch. You want to bite into me? Morden rebuke. Make him make a dexterity saving throw.
Damn, all right.
Sure, bite into the guy that's made out of acid, idiot.
That's a 9.
9
the
is a
save?
failure. He takes 17 points of acid damage.
Oh,
Jesus.
that's a big regret move.
As when the teeth, as it tries to release its grip, its jaw completely melts in acid as it melts down the neck and into the spine as the creature fails its undead fortitude.
I just
He's
like
not
look
taking your
down.
blood.
Yeah. No, don't judge me for this one moment. Come on.
Don't leave. Don't leave.
Unfortunately,
Alright.
even as he melts away, there is still like oozing acidic blood dripping down the side of his shoulder, but he is still standing.
All right, that is all the enemies. It's now Koro's go.
All right, fuckers. Ice fist time. I'm gonna punch the guy directly here. Oh, very good. 24.
That's a hit.
7 points of ice damage.
Fortunately, this one's fresh.
Bonus action, same shit. 24.
That's it.
9 points of cold damage.
9 points and failed his fortitude.
And I'm going to swoosh right here. And that'll
Okay.
be turn.
All right, next up is Ash.
Oh boy. That kind of hurt.
A little bit.
Ash is just a little bit shaken up. I'm gonna risk it, and I'm going to back up a bit, which will provoke. I'll back up just a couple spaces here.
It kind of lunges its arms towards you and does not get anywhere close to hitting you.
Oh, let's go. And I will just go with tried and true Ray of Frost on
All right.
the zombie. Ten.
Yeah,
Nice.
Still my
10. 10's a hit.
Oh, it does. Okay, wonderful. For 8 cold damage, max damage.
Cold damage. Unfortunately, that one was fresh. All right. Is that
And-
turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. Yep.
Adler's gonna move and dash to here. Top of round 7 is Serena.
I throw a javelin.
No, wait.
No way.
I wanted to do it. Miss.
No, you're not allowed to kill your own.
Nope. You don't have bless. I dropped concentration.
Ah, 13 then.
They didn't.
13's a
I
hit.
don't.
Fuck.
See, never hit anyways.
Damn it.
11
Nine
piercing.
It's still unfortunately past his fortitude, so it's still up.
Oh shit.
Okay, bonus action. Pull out another one of these freaking stakes.
All right.
Throw it on the ground.
Next up is Fenris.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What does this corpse look like exactly? And like what kind of a condition is it in?
You see a Korshani, what looks like a Korshani naval personnel or soldier, maybe an officer, their elven ears kind of pointing through the decay of their rotted hair. But they look pretty beat up.
Well, then he's going to move to there and he will swing. Soft 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
10 damage.
How do you want to do it?
Fenris will take the very long steps from the riverbank all the way down here. If you guys didn't know better, it probably wouldn't look all that different. But if you see his eyes, the normally starry gaze that he has is almost become like a black hole of rage. And Koro, you watch as he walks up to this elf. The quiver is as pronounced as it ever has been. And he will, closing his eyes to not even want to look, drive it into this thing's stomach and drive it all the way to the ground. And he just kind of stands there with the pike in its chest for a few moments before yanking it out.
With that, initiative is over. As you stand over a now silent battlefield.
Fenris is going to... Fenris is going to pull the pike out and stick it in the ground instead. And he's going to take off his shield and put that in the ground as well. And he's going to pick up the... How heavy are these bodies, considering how decayed they are?
They're not too heavy. But I will say, real quick, Monty.
Hi.
You don't know too much about Korshani culture. But what is commonly known, considering there is a district in Cold Rock for the Korshani elves, is they do not... Their burial rites is not a burial at all. It's to be left out into space. To bury their bodies below the earth is a great insult to them.
Oof.
Koro in his...
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'm done. You're good.
Fenris is going to leave his weapons there. Oh, what's up?
Actually, Koro
did you want to do something before I left? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, Koro wants to do like the man thing where you don't talk about your feelings, but you put a hand on their shoulder. Just put a hand on Fenris's shoulder, just like, just to bring him back to reality a little bit, and then
as you kind of comfort him, you see the stars kind of start to flicker in his eyes again. He'll give you a nod of acknowledgement, but then he is going to start walking towards the graves. How many of these graves are still underground or not dug up?
There are four that are undug at the top here.
Is there a shovel anywhere here that would have been used to bury them?
You could tell that they were in the process of getting out. You could just pull them out. It wouldn't be hard to dig them out.
Fenris will go to shallow graves. Yeah, Fenris is going to go to each grave, and he's going to start pulling them out of the ground. So he will start at this one. He will walk it back to the group, and then he will go to each successive grave, however long that takes. He will go to each one individually and make sure that they are not underground.
Okay.
And seeing as how we can't get them anywhere into space, he's going to have to leave them here, which is going to hurt for a different reason, but he will at least not leave them in the grave.
You would know the next best thing to do would be to burn the bodies.
Yeah. I don't suppose there's any way to do that out here.
I mean, we got magic, I got fire fists, and I'm sure Ash can make something happen.
Then you will see him starting to stack the bodies, and he will just say kind of generally to the group, "We cannot leave these here. They must be burned."
As soon as you say that, I would approach this tree, and I know there's webs, but like the thing's dead, so I would carefully like climb it and like gather some like more dead looking twigs from it to just kind of like have a kindle. Just sort of like throwing them down towards the pile. Mm-hmm. Just trying to help the best I can.
And as you do, kind of pull out the remaining bodies, piling up the dead, and beginning a pyre. Please give me a religion check from anyone who wishes. You will gain advantage on this in particular, Fenris.
I will roll mine at least.
I'll roll
21.
-1.
Come on, Koro.
Since I'm helping, I will
That tracks with him.
10, 10, 9. Yeah. Oh, Kanata, look at you.
Golly.
Both Kanata and Fenris, on each of the tombstones, you see what looks like the symbol, the sigil of the Divine of Darkness herself, Lolth.
Where do we see this? On the tree?
On the tombstones.
gravestones.
On the tombstones, we see Lolth.
Yes.
Is that common?
You've heard and seen the followers of Lolth in space going around the Korshani planets causing all sorts of havoc, but you've never encountered them directly yourself.
Got it. Am I familiar with Korshani who worship that god, or is it typically other elves that do so?
It is typically dark elves from outside the plane.
That's what I thought. So to see Korshani graves with that marking is strange.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to impose, but as I approach Fenris, I know the graves are not a good thing, but do you think we should also destroy the tombstones, or what do you want to do with them?
Zan, above game, am I familiar with whether or not tombstones have any significance at all? Because typically when we send them out to space, they don't have them, but is it a disgrace to leave them standing?
You are able to tell that whatever necromantic magic raised them, it was likely a Lolth priest who enchanted these tombstones to do this. Whatever magic is left in them is gone. Breaking them or leaving them, it makes no difference. Other than it might make you feel a little better.
They're useless now. They had their purpose, and it was executed to perfection. Whether they stand or whether they fall, it matters not. What matters is taking care of the bodies. He's going to start to walk back towards them. Kanato, you'd be able to see that the symbols on the graves, not only does he recognize them, you can see the cringe just from the recognition of the symbol.
Mm. Anko's gonna push one over.
Alright, you do so.
Yeah, just push one over and run and catch up.
Fenris will keep his pike and his shield in the ground, and as the pyre starts to burn the bodies, he won't project it out, but anybody who's around the fire will be able to hear him say, "All who die in grace and friendship, but still imperfectly purified, are indeed assured of their eternal salvation. But after death, they undergo purification, so as to achieve the holiness necessary to pass on." And he will simply bow his head and let the bodies burn.
You see Adler kind of approach between Ash and Coro, trying to get either of your attention. Should we check on the wounds? Kind of looking back towards Serena as her wounds are healed at this point.
Yeah, she kind of looks down, looks over, I'm good. She starts to wander to pick up her javelins.
I could use a bit of a short rest.
Me too.
Well, how about we get over to the lighthouse, and I don't really need to rest, so I could look at trying to figure out how to angle it while you guys rest.
Mm. I would like to take a short rest. Is that possible, Zan?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
I don't want to start rolling dice unless...
No, you're all good. But what's everyone else, before you take a short rest, what's everyone else doing?
It's kind of metagamey, but is there anyone in here? Can I just walk in without just...
As you walk up the stairs, you see what looks like a heavy stone door.
Hmm. A key lock or anything? Or...
It looks like someone's gonna push it out of the way.
I don't want to risk there being people in there and me ruining it. The rest for you guys, so I guess I'll just wait here with you. We can pay our respects to the bodies.
All right. And does anyone else want to do anything before we take a short rest?
I'm just gonna gather up my javelins, and I might grab the spider legs that Serena cut off before the spider flew down the river.
All right.
Fenris is going to spend his hour rolling his hit die, but paying respects and essentially being in a trance-like state while the bodies burn.
All right. Well, as we take our short rest, I suppose that is where we'll also take our above game break.
Hey, I'm going to roll some hit die.
Yeah, go ahead.
Me too.
That's not great.
Welcome to
the 2 plus 2.
Welcome to the Bug Time halftime show.
I can't give all the bug facts. Gotta leave some up the sleeve, you know.
Hey, Serena, you should roll some hit die so you can get your health back.
Oh yeah. Here,
Wow.
let me just yeah. There's my hit.
Uh-huh.
Oh, huge.
You know, like you do.
Like you do. Because I totally needed that.
That's better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab a snack.
I'm gonna have to use
Do
all
it.
3 of my hit die here.
Same.
I mean, we don't take a lot of short rests, so I don't think it's terrible.
Oh
if you
my
use them all.
fucking god!
Wow.
Okay, I rolled 2
Wow.
ones. Excellent.
Oh no.
Did you get
It's
close to
fine.
full?
I'm close to full. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, cool.
Just go fuck yourself, game. I guess. I don't know what the fuck I did.
Now I feel mean for
Also-
rolling so well on my hit.
Oh, I just
dice.
realized I'm not on the right token.
You get that barbarian health though, and you have a high con.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yep.
I am eating a ration.
Oh,
Poking in my
Rayshawn.
pocket. Thank you for the 5 bits. Dropping into gift support. Sorry, I can't stay. Love and laughter always. Enjoy your stream. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good whatever time of day it is, wherever you're at.
I got
Renfield-
I'll be right back.
Renfield 88 and Toa the Wanderer. Thank you for the follows.
Oh,
Zenlinda did
no.
want spider fact, so I feel like
I'm gonna go
because I
grab
did talk about the pedipalps, I do have to say, like, you know, what they are. They look kind of like little tiny legs at the front of the spider. I think a lot of people think that they're kind of like other legs, but they're more like antenna or like another appendage. They actually use it to help eat, like hold on to food and eat food and everything. They can also use it to, like, I think on their web and everything, but a lot of the times, like, if you feed them food, you can see them kind of grab it and hold on to it with, like, their pedipalps, so...
So they're face
kinda like-
hands.
Yeah, like face hands. I was about to say like that.
I love. Oh no, it's not their pedipalps, but like vinegaroons have like a set of legs or like little walking sticks, like little to see things. And their pedipalps are really cute.
See, I always thought it was like a proboscis sort of situation.
It looked like antenna, yeah. But I love, by the way, speaking of like spider terminology, I love the term for like chelicerae on spiders.
Oh yeah.
I'm not butchering that, Shay.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, I zoned out. What did you...
The chelicerae, right, on spiders.
That doesn't sound right.
I'm probably saying it wrong. It's like chelicerae, though, right? Yeah.
I don't know. Could just be that I'm blanking.
Oh, chelicerae. Yeah, I had it right.
Okay. How's it spelled?
This. Chelicerae. Mouth parts.
Is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Sure.
sure.
How do you pronounce it?
I thought it had a "keh" sound. Like a
No,
chelicerae.
it's chelicerae.
This is something like a cool spell you're casting.
It kinda
I was
does.
gonna say I want to play a drow that's called chelicerae. I think that would actually be a super fucking cool drow name.
It sounds
That would be.
super cool.
It sounds like a drow name.
Oh gosh, I just
That's
looked at your hit
cool.
die, Monty. Do you not even get to full health?
Yeah, I didn't, but I'm good. I'll be okay. Trust me, I'm good. I won't charge into a horde of like 30 zombies next fight, hopefully.
I'll do it.
Yeah, Kanato's now going to be the tank. You got this, Kanto.
Also, Heartsea. I think Heartsy got left too.
Mm-hmm.
When Ash got hit by that crit, I was like, I just looked over. I have a picture of Oz next to my computer, and I just looked at it. I'm like, God, I wish I was you right now. I could save Ash a little bit, but
You know those like religious candles with saints on them?
uh-huh.
I want to get one, but it's Os.
Oz on it. That'd be so funny.
You know, I think we divided our
Us is-
party pretty well in that fight. I gotta say, good job, everybody.
Yeah, you guys did really
pretty
well.
good. Yeah, that was pretty good of us.
That was
Also,
a
like,
stacked fight.
I like the fact that Koro is like the AC defender a little bit more.
Yep.
Like he gives AC, and it makes more sense for him being a monk rather than like being
You
a
can also
bulwark,
speed
you know?
around everywhere and give it to different people.
Yeah, you're like a dex tank. It's really cool.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm
Kind of
also
have
going
to
to
be
use
that
this
as a
real quick.
monk if you want to live. What the
Yeah.
fuck did Shahalam just send me?
I'm back.
What the fuck is this?
It's probably glorious.
Oh, good. I downloaded it. Perfect. Just what I wanted. She sent me this with absolutely no context. Also, I tried not to burst out laughing. I sent a video of Spriggan to Arkolf where Spriggan likes anime, I discovered. Like, if she's sitting on my lap, she likes to watch the actual anime. And so I sent the video to Arkolf, and Arkolf responded with, "She's watching so intently. Truly the kawaii Neko of cats." And that fucking, like, I just imagined it in his voice, and it just threw me a loop. I was like, oh my god. Kawaii
Why did
Neko of
Shahalam
cat.
send this to you?
I don't know! I do not know! I don't know why Shahalam
It is
sent
glorious.
this to me.
Clearly needed it in your life, I guess.
I guess. I mean, I it's like an Undertale where it's like, you feel something? Like, question mark. Also, I'll send the video of Spriggan watching anime. I was gonna tweet it out, but I didn't.
I'm excited to see what anime you're watching.
I watched a bunch, just a handful of new ones, just to see if there's anything I liked. I will say, I'm liking Vigilantes, the My Hero Academia Vigilantes, the main, like, knuckle duster guy. I'm like, uh-oh, I like this guy.
I haven't given that one a chance yet. I should probably.
I like it. And then I was watching the Gorilla Gods Go-To Girl, is what it's called, which I watched like 3 episodes of, and I'm like, the premise is fun, but like it's very like harem anime tropey, and I'm like, oh man, I'm not really feeling this, but the concept's really funny. Basically, everyone on the world is like blessed by like an animal god, and it's random, whatever, like the god chooses you basically, so it's completely random what you get. And our main character, who's like, you know, soft ubu, I am just a simple girl, gets the blessing of the gorilla, which means that she has all the powers of a gorilla, and it's pretty fun, but it's very harem anime, and like the worst part of it, which I'm like, the Anna Green Gables anime is really good though. Like, I watched all of it. So, weird recommendation, but the Anna Green Gables one is really, really good. And then I watched one episode of some other anime that had like anime Otho Valentinius in it, and it was like there's a lot of furry anime. That's all. There's a lot of animal anime is the only thing I've kind of discovered, because that
There's
one
a
is
lot
like,
of animals in media.
yeah, it's like a human girl in like a world full of like animal hybrid people basically, and like I was kind of getting into it, but then it was just like spitting out exposition, like not just like through characters, but also just like it'd be like bring out like text saying, "Oh, this is what this thing is."
You
and
like
we're just gonna
anime?
Explain it to you in text, and I'm like, "Ooh, I don't like that. That's not ideal." But
Why didn't you
yeah,
tell me?
and then
Hey Shay,
Yeah.
in the, I forget the name of the arc. Is it like Syrup Island or Syrup Village where they meet Usopp in One Piece?
I think so.
Who's the main antagonist? The cat guy?
Oh, Kuro.
Oh, he's not. I mean, he's the only one that's not quite cat-like, unless you count his claws, I guess. Is it Koro?
It's Kuro. Captain Kuro.
Kuro.
Because Captain Black is what his name is.
Yeah, Captain Kuro.
That guy's very Otho coded for me.
Oh yeah.
Just
oh
Captain
yeah.
vibe. You know what? I'm gonna have a sponge.
Oh.
No,
Sponge?
don't rub it in.
I also have sponge downstairs.
You guys are so mean. Just because the
heck
order
is a
got canceled,
sponge?
we don't get to type.
Heartsy doesn't know.
You weren't here for Sponge.
Shay, I read reviews on the sponge, and apparently a lot of people get theirs like months after they order, and it comes like completely fucked up. Apparently,
Oh no.
I don't want to dox ourselves, but maybe we have that candy store, down near the movie theater. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to say the name because maybe they have it. Maybe they can get it in. I might ask if they can get it in.
Did you do custom orders?
Yeah, 'cause
All right,
the Amazon order canceled it, so.
Yeah.
Heartsy, you back?
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess
Can
okay, what's
Give
up?
me just 2 seconds to put some garbage away. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Garbage? No, it's alright.
I just finished eating something, so.
Gives me a chance to enjoy more
Why would you
sponge.
put Evie away? We need Evie for the rest of the session.
Nice.
There you go. I done my part. I used the bow. My character's over.
Oh god! What the fuck is my fire? I want fire.
There you go,
Sorry,
Heartsy. That's the view of Sponge that we had during our Mad Mage session.
We learned about it from Bracky, so you can blame him.
Okay, but like,
It
Is
is.
my life?
It's a
This still doesn't-
marshmallow treat with a little bit of like strawberry puree in
okay.
the middle.
Yeah, Bracky was
I-
talking about it and showed us a picture, and the only thing that we all hyper-focused on right away was the name.
Yeah.
Because
I
Bracky
can
was trying
only
to talk.
imagine how unhealthy that is.
Bracky was trying to make a point about something else entirely unrelated, but had mentioned sponge, and I was like, "No, hold on, what is sponge? You need to double back. What the fuck is sponge?" And then that's what got us on this whole kick.
Well, no, he gave us the Spanish name, which is pretty reasonable, and the English name is Sponge. So he sent us a picture, and we just saw Sponge, and we all burst out laughing because we're like, "What a
What the
name!
fuck is sponge?
What the fuck does that even mean, Sponge?" Oh my god! All right, I'm back. Sorry, apologies.
No, you're right.
Do you think it's supposed to be a combination of sponge and crunch?
I have
Maybe
no clue.
someone in a like boardroom meeting was like, "All right, we need a name for this fancy dessert we got."
All right, and as you take a breather, taking a bit of a short rest, you notice a still calm wash over the area around the lighthouse. The tree near you is uneasy to look at, something unnerving about it. It's like an uncanny valley to the tree in a strange way. Ma continues to take a few steps towards the cliff's edge before pulling out the rocking chair, and during that hour simply almost taking a casual breath over the edge of this cliff towards the river Styx. From there, after the hour has passed, you are free to do what you wish.
Serena's gonna bring the spider legs over and ask if we should keep them. Should we keep these?
Coro like SpongeBob SquarePants blinks like and goes, "Why?"
She kind of shrugs. She's in her head. She thinks adventurers just like take anything that they get off of. So she's like, "Are we supposed to take them?" But in her head, she's like, "I don't know what I'd want to do with it." So She just
I
brought
mean-
it over and was like, "Do we need these?"
They're pretty sharp, right?
I mean, are the legs also kind of like embedded with wood, or how do the legs look?
Yes, they look like sharpened pieces of wood at the end.
Can you throw them like javelins?
We could use it as a club or something. We could equip Adler with an impromptu spider leg weapon.
Here, spider leg javelins just for you, Adler.
We'll make it a makeshift spear. We'll get back to him.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's kind of like in Breath of the Wild when you like get the arms from the
The
skeleton guys.
skeleton.
Oh,
yeah.
Did the wood
Same
look like it
energy.
came from someplace in particular?
Do you want to examine the wood closely?
I would like to, considering what I may or may not know.
I was gonna say, so give me an investigate wood
Perception?
check.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, nature check. What?
Investigate wood check. Here, I got this.
That sounds like a
Yeah, it's
different
not
sort
meant
of-
to be. That's a 2.
Here, I investigate the wood.
You got
Oh.
Wow.
with carpenter tools.
Serena,
I'm
give
sorry.
me a wisdom save. No.
No! Don't push me!
I will say, as Kanato is kind of looking at it with the carpenter's tools, you look down, Fenris, and something does seem odd. The wood itself is similar in its construction to that of coming from one of the spacefaring ships around Cold Rock, but the wood just doesn't look right for some reason. Again, there's something off about it. And each time you kind of look towards it, you also see towards the tree next to you that same eerie feeling.
Is it... Have I ever heard of world trees being in any part of the realm of devils?
You've never heard of them being outside of the realm between realms.
Does this look like it could potentially be one, though?
It looks like one, but it doesn't feel like one.
Okay.
Again, there's something odd about it.
It's Canadian.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Sorry.
I knew it.
It does say sorry.
Well, reaching the limits of what he understands about this, and definitely not trying to metagame, I am going to just move over to my companions. This large object over here, where the stairs are and the
It's the
door,
lighthouse.
that's a lighthouse.
That's the lighthouse. Yeah.
Yeah, there was
I
a
guess
big door there. I couldn't open it.
I'm gonna go check the door. Does it look like there's a keyhole?
No, it's
It
just
looks-
heavy.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check, both of you.
Okay. 18 somehow.
Ooh, damn.
I'll take it.
18
It
also,
looks
but-
it looks as though someone conjured a boulder, a flat boulder, and put it in front of the door.
Yeah, it's heavy.
It doesn't appear to be magically in place, though, so with enough force, I could push it out of the way.
It would appear so. Yeah.
Then I would like to attempt to do so.
Serena, I'm so sorry.
How did you
Get
get over
here.
here?
I need a sanity.
No, yeah.
Oh my.
No,
I
don't. You
am
would
covered in
know.
water.
You would know. You're a vampire. You would know.
Oh no, but it's only if I end my turn
Wait.
in water.
What if
Well,
I
you
use
would know not to
water
cross
across
it.
the water? So
It's
you can
crossing
walk on
rushing
it?
water.
No, it specifically says if I end my turn in water. So if
Hold
I
on, my time
dump
has
it.
fucking come. It is time, Koro.
You're gonna put your coat
Time,
down.
what's my carrying capacity?
you can carry Serena.
1 Serena.
How much
I
does
could just
Serena
jump
weigh?
it.
About half a fathom.
Well, her equipment is 154 without even talking about her almost 8-foot self. So
Hold on, let me do some math real fast. And...
she could just try to
Zan.
jump it. She has
Oh,
a
yeah,
And if,
no.
if I use shape water, can I freeze the water enough that it can be walked across?
Absolutely. I love that. You've done it before. And if you kind of choke up the area, you make a little dam for Serena to easily walk past.
Yeah, I can't
Coro-
lift
I
you.
make like a fancy little ice bridge.
Serena looks at you as you kind of do like the piggyback motion, like, come on, I got you. And she looks at her like great axe and her hand axe and her other great axe, and she kind of just pats you on the shoulder, like, I appreciate the effort, and then walks across the frozen bridge.
Oh. I like to imagine a single tear runs down Koro's cheek, but then it turns to ice because of Ash.
You need more gains, son.
I'm
Look,
sorry,
there'll be
buddy.
a future time where you have to try and piggyback her through the water.
The gods have cursed me into being a twunk. I can't help it.
One day your moment will come. Man, we're gonna have to get Serena the same sort of shoes that Princess has in Mad Mage. You know, just hover around, hover over the water.
I'm pretty sure those are only available for the horseshoes, though, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, does that mean a tiefling could wear them if they have like hooves open?
That they have like goat hooves, though. They don't have like
Yeah.
the horse hooves, which are like Have
So-
you ever seen
but
someone
a
put a horseshoe on a
centaur-
goat? Yeah,
a
you can
centaur.
absolutely put that shit on a centaur. Absolutely, yeah.
Sorry, we're getting deviated. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
If you're gonna try to move the boulder, I'm gonna need a strength check. If
I will do so.
you want to dedicate one person, I can give you the other person disadvantage if you wish.
Give the other
Disadvantage.
person disadvantage.
Advantage. I'm so sorry.
I
Advantage.
was like, what?
Wow.
Yeah, stay the fuck away
yourself.
from me.
Hey, if you want to help each other by disadvantage,
Giving
yeah, that's good.
disadvantage, yeah.
We're
I'll
pushing
distract
each other.
you.
We're getting in the way. I get it. Yeah. Okay.
What's Serena's strength?
Serena's
It's like
Who's got two
Uh,
thumbs and didn't take his meds today? It's me. I'm gonna do that right now.
my strength is a 3.
All right, then I'm doing this. Are you assisting me or are you going to watch?
I'm assisting you. Yeah. I'm not just watching.
watching.
Don't worry.
22.
All right. At least I can take my meds. As you roll the door open, you see a disheveled sight, a circular stairway that leads up towards the top of the lighthouse itself. But at the bottom, what looks like a barricaded doorway that will have to kind of push through. And past that, what appears to be the remains of a dead Korshani.
Why? Is this one also decayed or does this one look like it's still fresh?
This one looks more fresh. Doesn't look like it's been tampered with like the other ones did. As you push past the barricade, you see a number of broken swords of elven make. What looks like bent and busted chainmail. A number of debris and broken ration packs kind of just splayed across the ground. As you see the Korshani dead with a note clutched in its hands.
I'm walking over to that note and I'm going to go read it.
As you move over towards the body, you see what looks like 10 or 11 of those quill-like wooden stakes in their body. They seem to have bled out. As you pick up the note, and you see in Korshani Elven.
Oh, I don't speak that.
Great. Oh, true. You're so right.
Yeah.
I will send it to you, Buska.
Okay. Oh.
Are you reading it like in your head?
He reads it to himself at first, but then you will hear him kind of almost mumble it. Portmaster, we failed. The crafter of false ships has fled. He who wilts is our only lead now. Bakab, preserve us. And he'll crinkle it in his hand after he finishes reading it.
creator of false ships. He who withers?
He who wilts.
He who wilts.
Wilts. Oh, okay. He who wilts.
Would Fenris have any idea of for whom Wilts refers to?
Unfortunately, Serena does.
No, we all met the wilted one. We saw him all together last time.
That was we're not talking about the guy in the rocking chair.
That is who she's referring to.
That is who she's. Yeah, because I think we did see him as a group.
You did, at the.
Yeah.
But I think Serena, you're the only one who knows that title.
That's what I was asking. Would we know by that title that
you guys as?
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Kaganoodle and Yorilu, thank you for the raids.
Koga. And Yori.
I'm just going through my notes, so... Yeah, I don't know if he introduced himself to you guys as, the wilted one.
No, I know that for a different reason, but I was asking if Fenris
He just didn't say his name during that encounter.
Correct. I don't think he said anything in terms of who he was. So, all right. Well, Fenris is just going to crinkle it up for a reason that's not that. It's more the false ships.
You would also likely know that the portmaster should probably read this note.
Yeah.
He'll read it. It'll just be crinkled.
That's fine.
I believe I know who they refer to as he who wilts.
Who was that?
She kind of looks down at the ground, shuffles a bit. The one you saw before. Where were we when we... That was in, the observatory?
Yes.
In the observatory.
The one you met before.
She nods. He referred to himself as the wilted one.
Definitely
does he have to do with
similar.
What does he have to do with false ships? And how are they making false ships? That should be impossible. Looking again at the wood that's in this person. Similar wood to the tree that was kind of corrupted, yes?
The wood seems exactly the same as the tree.
Okay. How is it even possible to replicate something that's ancient?
Magic.
It shouldn't be magic anyone knows.
And yet,
Can I look for some stairs or a way up?
Yeah, there's a round stairwell that goes all the way up.
I'm gonna I'm just gonna go ahead and start figuring this thing out. You guys, you do your thing, and I'm just gonna run up the stairs.
what?
Makes total
Wait for
sense.
me. I want to see, and I'm gonna run after you because I want to see.
Can't wait for the screams as we're all hanging out in here, and then you guys are
Well, they're
assaulted
probably
by,
fine.
3 giant spiders.
D5 spiders.
No, you know, I'll check on Kanato and let's, I don't know, 3 rounds or so. He'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I'm just kind of assessing, trying to figure out how this thing works so we can point it in the way we want.
As you move up there, you see what looks like a large eternal flame continually burning without heat but giving a lot of light. And there appears to be 8 windows in an octagon around this flame. What appears to be a number of shutters on each window would allow you to guide and pivot the light in any particular direction.
So we just close the shutters that we don't want and open the shutter we do? Is it that simple? Like asking Cora.
Karo has no fucking idea. You kidding me?
Well, it's See how easy these things are to close or open.
You got it. And I'm gonna run over to help you close or open them.
As you open a few more, you notice the more of these shutters that are open, the less powerful the light is in any one direction. So it seems like the more powerful light you get is if you focus and close more of the shutters. So how many shutters do you want to have open and closed, and in what directions?
Um,
I can bring the map up too if you.
yeah, the map would be helpful.
Yeah.
There you go.
I can't exactly remember exactly where we're going. I'm not gonna lie because I lost.
You're
my
good.
We're heading.
So
over-
there's a fortress further to the now the
Right.
kind of northwestish now from where you're at. That's now covered in this strange
Right.
fog.
Okay, yeah.
Do we want to do west and northwest then? Just kind of cover.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just 2 at the most open.
Yeah, hit 2 of them would be good.
All right. And as you move the shutters to reveal the area ahead, cutting through this odd magical fog, please, both of you, give me perceptions.
Okay. Oh!
Perception.
21.
I see.
10.
It's just
think
the
we're
people on
downstairs.
top. Yeah.
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 Never mind.
You see, Kanato, the grayish fortress that your family is supposed to be in. The one you saw when you first initially entered the church across the chasm of the river Styx. However, while you also see this, Koro, on the ground and littering ahead, you see what looks like a battlefield of dead. What looks like a massive battle of tens of thousands of demons and mind flayers lay dead and ruined on the ground. Spears and banners torn across this ruined gray earth. You also see with that high of a roll, a number of oozes slowly going through the dead, eating up their remains through this massive field of dead and rotting corpses.
Oozes are slow, right?
Normally, yes, but I don't know what difference these ones may have.
Well, we're going through it anyway.
Ugh.
I don't see a different way to get there.
I hope this isn't more of Fenris's dead people. That's going to make things very awkward.
With that mentioned, Koro, this is the first time you've seen illithids in this area. You've seen corpses of demons and devils, their warfare seemingly spilling over into the Grey Wastes. But this is the first time you've seen at least their like here.
Do I know of them, though, above board? Or is that
Yes,
something I've
yes, you
never
do.
seen before?
Also, you know of aberrations, you know of illithids, even if you've never met one or seen one.
Gotcha.
It does stick out as odd.
Seeing illithids here is very interesting. I've heard of them, but I've never seen them before. Them being here is quite odd.
I, like, squint my eyes because I can't see very well. Like, oh, is it? Oh, it's the face people with the weird.
Squid face,
squid.
yes.
That's the one.
The tentacles
Yeah.
and things like that.
They're
But
aberrations. They're aberrations just like me.
Yeah, but you're cute.
Oh.
They're not.
You're far more cuter, yes.
You see it kind of make a rosy red blush.
I'm a bit concerned, though. We just ran into some sort of spellcaster who could raise the dead, and going into an open graveyard feels very nerve-wracking.
I don't think it was the spellcaster that did it. I think they were just channeling the sigils on the tombstones themselves. I think that was like a predetermined setup.
Oh, well, at least we know where we're going. For the most part. Is there anything else we had to use this for?
The one thing I'm concerned about is if we were to go over there and then someone else came in here and like redirected the light, would like that fog
Oh, right.
reappear around us?
When you say that, you see the fog begin to overtake the areas that are no longer lit.
Oh.
Oh.
Some guy going for a jog is just like, ah! Well,
Kind of. If it's selfish to want to, like.
that might be why the door was blocked.
Mhm.
So if we lock it somehow ourselves.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it selfish to like, kind of tamper with this so people can't modify it? Not permanently, just like
Hinders
enough
yeah.
for like a couple of days to make sure we can make it.
Question for you, Zan.
Sure.
Because this isn't like, devil demon territory, would putting holy water like on the handle of the door, or on the door, would I have the intelligence to know that would maybe do something?
It would certainly deter him. For how long, it depends on what kind of demon and how powerful they might
Yeah.
be. But for the imps that you've seen roaming around, it would probably deter them.
Yes, maybe we use that. I could use this holy water on the door. That would keep out lesser devils and demons.
Oh, like
What's the big-
put it in a bowl on top of the door, so if they open the door, it falls on them.
No, I was just gonna put it on the door, like on the
Oh,
handle,
yeah,
and
that
on
makes
the
more
actual
sense.
door itself. So if they tried to like push it open, it's like But we'd still probably want something else to block the door. Perhaps we should talk about this with everyone downstairs.
yeah.
They might have something, but we should let them know what is going on.
All right. And as you head back downstairs, what are you three doing?
Fenris is trying to process just how many of his people were not only here, but killed and stuffed into graves and then raised from the dead. So he's just in the process of trying to go through that mentally. And he's still clutching that paper in his hand. And he's just waiting for them to finish up what they're doing.
The somewhat still silence between all three of you is interrupted as you see Kanato and Koro head back down.
We're back.
So it looks like it was easy enough to point the light the way we wanted, but that's the problem. Anyone could change it.
Keeping it that way is going to be very important.
We don't want to be out there and then someone else mess with the light, and then now we're suddenly in this fog.
I've got this lock.
Lock the door again?
You have wait. Let me see.
I have the honorable lock.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
You
but we
did
don't-
grab that.
But we don't have a
And
door.
it's-
It was a slab of rock, remember?
Oh, it was. Shit.
Can we lock the something? Can
The
we?
mechanism.
Is there a
upstairs?
lock?
Yeah, like some
is there a-
mechanism up in the tower.
No, it's just
You
like
can lock-
shutters.
You
right?
can lock one of the shutters in place.
We should probably lock the one where we're going.
Can we lock the one where we're going open?
Yeah, and keep it open. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the most important thing. I mean, you're the one who could make it work.
Just
So-
cover the other one in holy water.
I think I'm gonna cover the slab with my holy water just to really make sure they don't
Yeah,
go in there.
I'm gonna pull Ash like on your leg, like drag you up the stairs so you can
Alright.
go do that because I couldn't get that lock to work.
Yeah,
The most
yeah.
honorable among us. The one carrying all the soul coins.
As you go up there, Fenris as well as Serena, you see just outside, hearing the rocking chair go back and forth, the person who might have some form of answers if you have questions regarding this. As Ma just kind of casually bites down into another orange.
Where does she get those? I need that
Right.
superpower.
Maybe she's the source of the evil trees. She's making evil orange trees to feed her addiction.
It's true. Crippling orange
Kind of a-
addiction.
Approaches Fenris. Ma
Mm-hmm.
might have some answers about what has happened here. You could try and talk
You're
to
probably right. She seems to know more about this place than any of us, for good reason.
She nods.
Fenris, what kind of motion for you to go first since it was your idea?
She doesn't want to cross the water again, so she
Great.
just gestures to you to leave.
Serena, you can like stay right here if you want.
Oh, that's true.
I'll live here now, guys. Have fun.
You want to follow Fenris
Wish
over
you
here?
well on your journey. Yeah, I guess you.
As you approach, you see Adler praying at the shrine, just trying to keep his wits about him. This place seems to have been testing his sanity a good bit. But as you approach, you see and hear Ma stop rocking in the chair and stand up. Are we ready to get moving then?
The crafter of the false ships has fled. He who wilts is our only lead now. Does that mean anything to you?
Her head kind of tilts towards you. Where did you hear this sentence or sentences?
Clutched on a note in the hand of one of my dead brethren.
Oh, gods. I am sorry, Korshani. A crafter of false ships. A rumor, many thought superstitious for some time. Someone obsessed with creating world trees, creating their own world that they may control in the absence of the yellow. At first they wanted to make ships for the Eternal Fleet, and again, as far as we knew, they were simple rumors. The Korshani approached the portmaster some months ago regarding a potential lead on this figure. They seemed rather insistent on exploring this avenue. We gave them away to the Grey Wastes, but we had no idea that they fell here.
Is the rumor true?
I know a lot of things, Korshani. I do not know this rumor is true or false.
This tree, the wood in my comrade's chest, the wood we picked up, all of it. It's like a world tree, but not.
I felt something odd, but this is the Grey Wastes. There's plenty of things to feel odd. Can you bring one of these pieces towards me?
Literally gonna run over to the tree. Is there like a loose plank that I can pull?
Sure, yeah. Bit of bark.
He'll do so and bring it back, and he will put it against their arm so that they know that it's there and wait for them to grab it.
She kind of grabs it, smells it, and she kind of spits on the ground before kind of just unceremoniously dropping it to the ground. It would appear the rumors are true. This is very concerning indeed. To have such progress, hidden here especially, where my eyes cannot see. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, and do apologies again, Korshani.
No apologies needed.
Now, were you able to carve a way through the fog ahead?
Our friends seem to have readjusted the lighthouse. We should have a clear path.
Excellent.
But we need some sort of way to make sure no one turns it off.
You can't lock it into place anyhow?
We did, but I just wonder if we should put some additional protections in place.
I could.
You want
put
me
the
to stay
rock
here?
back.
No,
want me to stay?
no, absolutely not. Well,
Or it's like, I don't care about you, actually, now that I think about it.
that's actually not a half bad idea. The problem is I don't want him to get killed.
The other issue is
Well, and-
it's more time to travel back here. The people we're
Yeah,
gonna
'cause
save, if they're
That's true.
alive, probably aren't gonna be in a good condition to travel.
Yeah, we told him that
Yeah.
we'd help get him out of this realm. So
Yeah.
what if our
I say we put the rock back and we
later?
have to hope.
At the very least, we've got the
The one locked in place. Yeah.
northwest is locked.
I'm gonna holy water the door, I think.
I do it after Serena helps Fenris move it back in place.
Yeah. How high
You got
up
Bernie.
is this area?
The lighthouse goes up about 65 feet.
All right.
That being said, Ash,
Mm-hmm.
you feel a little twitch from your small little companion Remy.
Remy!
I will let. I will put Remy in my hands. What's up,
The
little
rat
guy?
is back.
You see them point like a pointer dog.
At what?
Seems to be a pile of, looks like debris and tarp.
Okay, I guess I will go investigate.
Your eyes widen as you see a small treasure chest underneath.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna open it.
Remy does a little spin in your hand happily.
He's got a
I-
boggle,
I-
dude. He's got a
I
boggle.
give Remy a whole ration.
Remy eats like a king. All right. And as you open it, you see a total of 10 strange elixirs.
Oh, great.
What?
Drink 'em.
Drinking night.
Drink one down, pass it around.
Can I? Is there any way to identify like any of these?
There is, if you have the
Uh,
identify spell.
They all appear to be the same potion or elixir of some kind. They don't seem to be different. They all seem to be the same bottle, same color, same consistency.
Hmm.
But unless you have the identify spell, or talk to some of the other more arcane-focused people, you can't tell quite yet.
Is Kanato still with me?
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
still up there. I'm kind of still just like looking at the contraption, like thinking if there's anything else I can do, but not really coming up with anything.
I'll bring one of the bottles over to Kanato and just be like, "Hey, can you tell what this is?"
What? Where'd you find this?
Over there, and I'll point over to where Remy is like gorging themselves on that ration next to the chest.
Like, what color is it?
It's a strange, greenish, murky liquid.
Mm. The phlegm potion.
It's probably not a healing potion. That's about all I can tell off at first glance. Can I like uncork it and sniff it?
Sure, give me an arcana.
What do you smell with your little foxy nose?
You are certain it is a potion of some form of necromancy spell.
Oh, great.
I like
Whoa.
instantly like gag and recork it. I'm like, these are not good potions, but they're well made. Whatever they do.
It doesn't look like the green potion that was in Adler's cell, does it?
It does not look like that, no.
No, okay.
This is definitely necromancy imbued it into these.
Oh. Should we bring them?
I mean, they're probably being used for something. I mean, they're in our hands. They're not in someone else's hands. Like, it's kind of up to you if you want to take some. How many were there? 12?
There's 10.
And
Okay, 10.
Jesus Christ. I mean, we can always sell them above board, potentially.
That's true.
but-
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you guys more loot.
Yeah, I mean, we'll take them. Fuck it.
I mean, yeah, I had no problem taking the soul coins, so I guess I have no problem taking the.
I was gonna say, if we're talking about where we draw the line,
you're the most
You
honorable
do-
among us.
You do see something
for now.
strangely written in a kind of elven language on the bottles. Kind of very, not written, but it's like etched into the glass.
Can I read it? Because Flump.
With Flump, you can absolutely tell that it is a Korshani script, but none of it seems to make sense. They're random numbers and letters.
I guess we could ask Fenris. Maybe it's some code I don't know. But these are just gibberish. Anyway, let's, I guess, just I think we've done all we can up here. Let's go and see what they're up to.
All right. Well, for now, I'll pocket all of them. I'll bring them down.
I'm gonna hold one. I keep the one you gave me.
Sure.
Dude, if you die, Ash, it's gonna be like a Minecraft inventory. Like,
Yeah.
Well, if
Just
only
explodes.
if I die, just give me one of the potions and see what happens.
In normal
Sure,
games,
yeah.
in normal games, you give the barbarian and the fighter everything. In our game, we give it to the sorcerer.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
of course.
sure.
Yeah. I have to carry my weapons. You know.
Yeah. It's,
Was there anything
Yeah.
on the chest, like written on the chest?
their
It looks
armor.
like they were haphazardly thrown into this chest that was just kind of found. It's a pretty decrepit looking chest. You could tell Remy was attracted to the smell of cork in the top of the bottles.
Fenris.
Aye.
We found, well, Remy found some these weird corked potions, and I've identified the script on these as like from your people. So, any idea what all these random letters and numbers are? What
I
they
will
could
take a look
mean?
at it.
You see these are very, very quick kind of shorthand in a wizard script of potions of false life level 3.
Oh. Oh.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's pretty fucking useful.
I don't know what that means.
These
Good
are
temp
very,
HP.
very strong
You get-
potions indeed.
You get temporary HP.
All of them are potions of false life. At least that's what these
Makes
wizards' notes say.
sense. Oh yeah, there were 10 total. False life is the one that's like just kind of extends your natural like
No, it gives
Vitality?
HP.
Correct.
false-
It is unnatural vitality that will allow you to survive longer than you should.
assets. Yeah, unnatural.
But mechanically, you get D4 plus 4 temporary hit points. In this case, plus 10 on top of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really fucking strong.
So it'd be
I was,
1d4
I
plus
was using
14.
Kanato's lack of clerical spell
Ah,
knowledge
fair enough.
to kind of just explain it poorly. I mean, yeah, could be useful in a pinch. I don't know how I feel about unnatural life boosting, but Sometimes you gotta be a little unnatural to survive the unnatural.
Serena looks to all of her.
Fenris will pipe up. It's no different than what Serena does, in truth.
But I'm not Serena, is the thing.
No, and
Like,
be thankful
I'm not saying it's a
temporary.
bad thing. I'm just saying it's not. It might not mesh well with me. I don't know.
It's true. You are not
Serena.
Serena.
Throw him off the cliff.
Speaking
No.
of which, it is true that you are not Serena. Speaking of which, Vanderstar, what do you think we should do?
Looks around at her companions, all healed. It might be better to have each carry a potion just in case. If not, two.
I'll just hold the one myself.
I'll take one for sure.
If there's 10 and there's 5 of us, not including Adler.
I guess we
mean,
each take 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll take one, and Adler can have my other one.
Come on, let me add it.
Did you ever get your dagger back from him?
I never took it back.
Well, we gave him a spider-leg spear now, so
Yeah, that might break.
I think there was like 2 of them.
They both might break. Listen, it's better for me to just shocking grasp if I melee, to be honest. So I don't really need it.
I have extra daggers that I don't use if we really need them, so no big deal.
Well, I mean, we've done all we can upstairs. If we want to do the reblock the door trick, and you want to sprinkle some holy water to help, like, deter the minor demons.
Mm-hmm.
Arena waits for Fenris to help move the door back.
All right, no check needed. As you slowly move the door and roll it back into place, splashing holy water, you are certain you've done the best you can with the resources that you have.
As I put the holy water on, not knowing anything about how like religious stuff goes, I'm just gonna like do like a fake Gregorian chant thing, like whoa, yeah, kind of like trying to also be kind of religious, but not really quite getting the memo.
Okay, how much do you offend Fenris on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah, can I roll for offense?
Give me a performance with disadvantage.
You know, I was gonna say religion would probably be the funniest.
All right, go for it.
Oh, God.
Because it's worse than my performance. That's why I want it. Perfect.
Watch it be a nat 1. Oh, I would have. Yeah.
It's a 3.
You burp halfway through the chant.
Oh, Heavenly Father, Baha be thy blast.
What? I thought you said Blahaj be my blast.
That too.
All right.
The sigh is so real.
You guys continue your venture west?
Yep.
Yep.
To the west.
Okay. I am going to need Constitution saving throws from everybody.
Ah!
Yeah.
What is this for? What was it for?
This is for.
I'm glad I failed this one and not the one for aid.
Marching through the bitter cold.
Just cold?
Just cold.
I have a ring of warmth. I'm good.
All right.
Must be nice.
All right. Those who got
Also have for-
Those who got a 13 or lower take 2
Oh,
more points
fuck.
of cold as you approach the battlefield of putrid bodies and rotting battlefield.
Ugh.
Do you want to go through the battlefield or stick to the cliffs, which are colder?
Oh, let's go through the battlefield. Why not? It's so cheery and
So-
full of life.
Yeah, also, I don't mean to be a... Yeah, I don't really want to... Yeah, okay, I'm just going to say it. We're, like, out of water. If anyone sees a water skin, maybe just pick it up and check it.
Wait, how
The
was the water
battlefield.
at the river that was
Yeah, there
flowing
was water at the
Oh
lake,
yeah.
or at
Was that...
There's
I
still- there's-
assumed
I meant
it
to
was
bring that up.
gross. I assumed it was, like, gross like this. Water.
but it was running water. So like
I have
that
gross
kind of
running
boosts your
water.
chances of it being good, right?
Let's wait to see what Zan says. Was it good looking water or was it bad looking water?
It's water that goes to the river Styx, my friends. Probably not
Yeah,
good to drink.
Probably
No, I
not
didn't-
great to drink.
Yeah, I just assumed it was that.
Maybe
That's why I didn't
I
even
could
bother.
get away with it.
You know, we just have to boil it first. That's all it
I
is.
mean, I eat anything.
Boil it in holy water.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, we could drink the holy water if we get
Oh.
desperate.
Oh.
Probably tastes a little stale, but you know, it'll probably get you through the day if you need it.
All right, you want to risk
No,
the cliffs
yeah.
and the cold, or go through the battlefield?
I want to go for the battlefield because I want to keep an eye out for like water skins. Personally,
Alright.
Sure,
Something.
I'm good with
I'm
that.
gonna say something weird. You guys just need to like not judge me right away, okay?
Why do you always say that
You,
before
you
say the
gave
most
that
ridiculous
pretext,
shit?
so you gave that pretext. Open mind, Monty. Open mind. This is a safe
We'll
space.
see.
Holy water tastes kind of weird though. Like, have you when I was
What?
okay? So listen, I was a
What
child.
did you drink holy
okay?
water?
I was a child. I went to La Church.
Oh, okay.
and-
Did it go with your dandelions?
No, I dipped my fingers in holy water, and then like you put it wherever, I can't remember, and then like I was like, huh, it smells different, and so I like licked it, and it tasted weird.
Uh huh.
Monty,
So-
you're drinking salt water.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think they keep dipping their fingers in it and they don't clean it. Why would you lick it?
Because I was a child, dude. I was like
Yeah, if you're
6
a
or
kid,
5 or
whatever.
6. I
Where
was
were
like,
your
what is this?
parents that they let you just walk
Right-
up to the freaking pew and they're like, I think I'm gonna walk out into the aisle and I'm
You
gonna
sure it
lick some
wasn't
holy
wine?
water.
Well, I sat down at the pew, and then when no one was looking, I was like, I like licked it because it's still on my finger, and I was like, that doesn't taste very good. Because I was so pissed that I couldn't have communion bread or like the wine as a kid, so I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, you always felt like you were missing out. You're like,
Yeah!
why did they put it?
Why did I get the body of Christ? This is, whatever, man.
anyway,
Sorry.
going through the battle.
No, you're all good. If you're gonna go through the battlefield, I'm going to need dexterity checks instead, or dexterity saves instead of Constitution to move through unimpeded by the many oozes that are decomposing the corpses.
So now that you've said that, I'd like to go the other way. Because that's
I will,
I'm not a-
because this is ahead of you. I will allow this to be group checks, so it's not
Oh, okay, that's
Alright.
good.
as impeding.
Oh, fucking
They were off
incredible.
too.
I just
Yeah,
walked
good
straight
start.
into an ooze. I'm like,
Oh,
there, look,
yeah,
there's a
no.
water skin, and it's like
Oh,
floating in the
one.
sky.
no!
No.
Oh,
It's not a
my
natural one, it's just a
God.
normal one.
Oh my goodness.
That's all right,
I think we're
though,
fighting an
'cause-
ooze, guys.
Oh my God.
You wanted to go this way and then you nat one.
All right, elect 3 of you to
Yeah.
have taken
So I got
5
one,
acid.
so I'm taking it.
I
I'll
elect
take
Conato.
5
damage.
acid. So Koro's one of them.
I'll take
I
I'll
have
take
to
Kanato's
with
one
that
of them.
one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Konato eats double, like 2 of them.
I'm fine
No,
with that.
it's 3 different ones. If that was the case,
Alright.
you just have Koro eat all of them.
I mean, fair. Well, no, I still want
here's
even
the
knowing
thing.
that they're immune to acid, I still have
I'm
Konato
not
take 2.
immune. I'm resistant. I'm still gonna take damage. I'm just gonna
I'll
take
let
less of
Serena
it.
take it because she heals at
You
least.
rolled,
Yeah.
Monty. Koro did roll so high. I will let you tank the oozes if you want.
I will do it for my fucking friends.
I feel like
Five-
I walk in and you just go, no, and just like pull me out.
5 individual instances of 5 damage. Or sorry, 3 individual instances of 5 damage.
So that'd be
No,
15 damage.
I
Are
will
you sure
take
you
your
don't want me to
resistance
take
3
one of them?
times.
Because Serena does heal.
Sure. Do you take one of them? I'll take 10 points, reduced down to 5.
Okay, yeah, and Serena
There
will
you
take
go.
the 5 points.
And then I'm gonna use. I know I have it. I'm gonna use my cure wounds that I have as part of my gift of the metallic dragon.
Okay.
Where the fuck is it? How many times can I use that? Draconic healing. I can cast the spell once. Cool. I swear to God, if I roll a 1, I'm actually gonna cry. That's not much better. That's a 2. Okay, whatever.
Well, you don't get to cry because you didn't say that.
Yeah. I heal back up though, which is fine. God. I like to
Okay.
imagine because I'm so used with like working at like the place with my dad that I'm so used to oozes just kind of existing in places as well.
Like, don't step there. There's gonna be news. Yep, there's news. Yep.
Yeah,
See, it's all
yeah.
good.
There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
All right. I will need perception checks or investigations from anyone who's searching for anything you could potentially loot.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm prioritizing water skins.
Let's fucking go, Koro. Natural 20, baby. Let's go.
God dang.
Serena's not very good at the whole looting thing. She's like, just seeing a lot of dead bodies.
All right.
Like
There
a
aren't any
space
spider
pirate?
legs.
13.
What are you supposed to take?
Ash. Because of who you are and your background, you're going to gain 1 item plus 1 because of your background. You gain 2 mundane items of any choice. Koro, you gain 4 items of any choice.
Okay. Can that mundane item be water skins?
Absolutely.
I will find 4 water skins.
Honestly, there's enough of us. It's probably good if I also just find water skins.
Sure, that makes sense.
Because everyone's out,
Full
right?
of liquid, right?
Oh yeah,
Everyone-
for sure.
Full of water. Full of water.
Full
yes.
of water that's poisoned.
It is not poisoned.
We'll just have Kanato taste test for us.
So Ash gets how many water
Oh.
skins?
I may have a problem. I can't carry that many water skins.
I assume you're gonna hand them out.
Serena can carry them for you if you want. She doesn't need to drink it.
Okay, you can add 4 water skins to your inventory then, Serena, because I can't carry that much.
I guess I'll give one of the 2 that I find to Kanato, because you've been looking for water.
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna need it.
Perhaps mercifully, none of you see any Korshani within the dead of the fields. But with that, as you continue ahead, you want to move to the cliffs or more battlefield?
How
More
confident do you guys feel this time?
battlefield.
I think Battlefield's better.
To give you another chance to loot. All right, I'm gonna need a dexterity saves.
Do a flip
I learned my
Koro.
lesson this time.
Not bad. 16.
Not bad. That's a 0.
You have more passes than fails, which means you're able to avoid the oozes.
Oh, thank God.
That being said, I will need perceptions or investigations for any looting of the battlefield.
Wow, 16 is my number, it seems.
Yeah, Serena's just not.
Oh,
Okay, you try Kanto. Ash is doing great. Ash and
Monty?
Koro.
You're able to find
Hi.
1 mundane item, and Ash, you're able to find 3 mundane items.
oh gosh. What do we want?
Can I find... No, it's a mundane item, so it's not like a weapon. I'd love to find just like a bow or something for fucking Adler.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a mundane item.
Give him like
Any-
some arrows.
Any martial weapon. Yeah, any martial weapon I can give you.
Can I
I-
find spell slots?
No.
That's not a mundane item.
You can actually, if you convert sorcery points.
Can I find sorcery points? Gosh, I don't know.
We
What do
short
we want?
rested. Don't you get yours back on a short rest?
Nope. Sorcerers get like
Damn.
nothing.
No.
Should have been like a warlock then.
Wizards, every single class except for Warlock. Gets
mean
their
sorcerer?
spells back on a... No, Warlock
you're
is
saying
the
the
only
spells
one
come
that
back.
gets spells back on short rests. Everything else is long rests.
High level wizards get like a single.
Yeah,
spell.
wizards get like
They get
a
an-
spell or a,
They get
or a
arcane
group of them.
recovery,
Yeah.
but it's like an ability. It's not innate.
It's still something.
Yeah.
So you got 4 mundane items between you. You want to pick one of them to be a bow?
Yes, I'm gonna grab a bow.
that
Crossbow would be
include-
better, but
Does that
We'll say
include
cro-
like bolts and a quiver?
We'll
and
say
all
we'll
that,
say
or-
we'll say a crossbow and 10 bolts. I'll give you that.
all right, I'm gonna give that shit to Adler. He can have that.
Okay. You got 3 more mundane items.
I recommend like a shield for them
Just
in case they
outfitting
wanted
them
a
with,
melee.
Shield, armor, up to you.
give him maybe like a scimitar would be pretty good. That's a pretty well-rounded weapon.
Sure.
We're just equipping an Adler at this time.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
a random
well, I
guitar and
mean-
shield. They wanted a weapon to defend themselves, so it makes sense.
It's good to have him equipped so he doesn't fucking explode or die.
So you want
you know?
a scimitar and a shield?
Yeah.
All right, you got one more item.
Does
Bar
Ma need
soap.
anything?
Sorry.
That's for Mad Mage.
You can get light armor, I will also say, as a money item if you wish.
Loot the dead bodies. Take off their light armor.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that kind of makes sense. We're in a battlefield, so
Yeah, we'll grab some armor as well.
Give me a... 1, 2... Give me a D8. Somebody, a
Go.
random D8.
Go, Heartsy, it's you.
Go, Heartsy, go.
Oh my
You're
gosh,
the one
okay.
looting. You got this.
6.
You're able to find scale mail.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
That makes sense.
So Adler carries now, right?
Adler is indeed carrying.
This feels like a
As you-
montage where it's like, outfitting a character.
You're picking it off of dead bodies in a battlefield.
It's like the fashion scene in like a movie where it's like they're going in and out of the changing room, but instead it's like they're walking out from behind Serena wearing a different fit, and all of us are like, no, not that one.
No. He puts on like the skull helmet, and we're all shaking our heads like, no.
No, that's not it there.
All right,
He's like-
and now that you have a fully equipped Adler,
Nice.
I'm going to release.
The hounds.
The Kraken.
No, the hounds is less scary.
He betrays us immediately and stabs all of us with the weapons that we got him.
Right?
You all have your first sidekick,
Yay!
Yay!
and I'll give you control of their character sheet.
What the fuck?
Adler!
Ooh.
What the fuck is he?
Just a sidekick.
wizard,
It's like a
right?
class.
There are three sidekick classes.
Yep.
There's expert,
Oh.
spellcaster, and warrior.
I'm gonna show the chat this sheet. Huh.
Is he good? Is he strong?
Yeah, he's got Defender and Second Wind, which is good.
Okay.
And you may control him as you wish during combat.
Cool.
I'll modify the AC right now. Let's scale mail again. 14
I was
plus
gonna say,
dex.
please definitely give him some AC. He's got 11 right now.
He's got 15 AC. Right, I have to change the sheet after. I'll change the sheet after, but I wrote it down. All right. And with that, you approach the long bridge towards the fortress, I assume?
That's the
Yeah.
plan.
Yep.
Okay. As you've been marching all day, I need one last constitution. I'm going to give you guys advantage because you guys took a short rest.
Okay.
So you're able to separate it out.
Anyone?
9.
19.
All right. You got more passes than fails. As you approach this long, winding, rickety old bridge, as you look past it, you see a small collection of floating stones that the bridge connects to very loosely. And beyond that, you see a sinister gray fortress. Upon the battlements, dozens of war-ready combatants waiting for a challenge near, but they do not seem to notice your approach.
We've got the element of surprise.
We also are down a lot of shit right now.
We could try to long rest, but that's risky.
I know, I just don't know if we have time. This is probably
Every
so
day.
low level. It's like we're out of shit so quickly.
I'm pretty okay. I only used one spell.
Yeah, I manage my spells, and I haven't used any of my channel divinity or any of that
I
stuff.
think
So
I
it's
have
just
my key
how you guys
points
are feeling.
back. Yeah, I'm probably fine.
so. I'm looking over to Ash. You're probably the most spent, right?
Probably, yeah.
I know this isn't a mechanic, but is there any way I can attempt to like channel my sorcery points into Ash to give them a spell point back instead of myself?
Hmm.
Or even just a sorcery point. One more.
I have
would be
I have a
pretty cool.
proposition.
If because I
Ma-
have
Ma will give Ash another special orange. And
Oh my god, I love
in
these
this
oranges.
in this one instance, I will allow you to transfer any number of sorcery points to Ash.
Yo, you gotta do it. I posted in chat.
Oh my gosh.
It's the Kirby makeout gif, isn't it? Yes, it
Oh
is.
my god.
You know, if Kanto and Ash are all for it, you know, just the Kirby makeout scene.
It could make out.
Okay, but like most of us have cats. You know when you like give your cat a smooch on the forehead, it wouldn't be that different, right?
Yeah, and then you get all the fur in your mouth, and then you're like, "Bleh, bleh."
Dude, that was such a
Yeah.
learning curve getting Spriggan. Because like Goblin, I'll be like, "Mwing, mwing, 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 mwing." With Spriggan, I'll be like, "Blah." So it's like,
To be fair, when Goblin is sweaty, I feel like
Yeah.
you would have a worse reaction.
she's a little wet, and you're like, "Ugh." Especially when you pet her, it's like, this is a little gross. I feel like I'm petting a wet armpit right now, but you're my cat. And you want me to love you, so it's like,
So I'm gonna have Ash like kind of sit down next to me, so I can kind of like reach up and like put my hands on each side of your head and just sort of channel what I can. Like I don't know if this is gonna work, but I've got plenty of reserves right now, and I will give you one sorcery point.
Let's go.
nice.
The real hero here is Ma.
You see Ma kind of just standing around near the cliff's edge where it meets the bridge. There is a battle ahead. Perhaps your most testing yet. Whatever effects you have that would benefit you, you might want to prepare now.
To drink that potion.
Yeah, I think she's telling
It
us to
smelled
drink
so
something.
bad, guys.
I know, but we're gonna have to.
I'm used to drinking blood, so you know, it's whatever for me.
We're gonna have to hold Kanato down and give them their medicine.
Just break it over their head.
Are there any spells or anything you want to cast before going ahead?
Well, I guess we have to roll what our temporary health is, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
1d4 plus 14.
Damn.
The problem is the only spell that I want to cast is only a minute, so I don't know when combat is going to start.
That's fair.
15 points temporary HP.
Hey, look, we got the same.
Yeah,
That's what they're-
samesies. Look at us.
1d4.
Reluctantly.
Oh.
Guys, come on. This is how you do it.
What the?
The one person who doesn't want to drink it.
Yeah, I tell you, the one I had was like extremely
Come on,
potent.
Bosco. Join the one gang. Be part of us.
Join the one
Join the
gang.
four gang. Join the four gang.
It's
No, it
it's a D4 plus 15, right?
That's
14.
Yeah.
15,
Watch you
right?
get 3 or 2 and be a contrarian.
I'm gonna probably.
If you got the one.
Yep.
God damn it.
Aw.
18.
Oh,
I got the
you
same as
got
Kanato. 4.
4 gang. Boo.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
The lowest amount for 3 of us and the highest amount for 2 of us. Of course, can't even
Are we giving
can't
one?
even
Someone
middle
roll.
ground it.
Can someone roll for Adler?
Should we just take the 2?
Oh,
I'll
right.
take this. Yeah, take the 16.
16 for Adler. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. And as you drink these potions, given a strange sense of false vitality, and as you begin to move over the bridge, you see what looks like these banners of devils slowly hanging over and draped. You hear and see the sounds of large bonfires on the opposite sides of the wall, casting silhouettes of this highly defensible fort. And as you move towards the bridge, you are yet unnoticed. And for tonight, that is where we're going to call it. This next part's going to be pretty long, so I've got to call it here.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Feel it. Oh god.
Well, thank you, gang, for coming back.
Yeah.
Ready.
Raid message, don't drink holy water. I like that.
I didn't drink it.
Just taste tested.
Kids
put everything in their mouth.
Yeah, it was definitely a child being like, "Oh, like what? I wonder." And then like I licked my fingers and I went, "Ugh, it's not very good."
Imagine getting to St. Peter, Monty. And they're like, "Oh yeah, you lived a good life, but what was this thing?"
In my defense, I was literally like 5. And if I didn't know what anything was, it was going right down the hatch. I'm sorry. Like,
as children are known to do.
God, I can't wait for people to be like, "Oh, Monty just chugs holy water," when I just said I licked it on my fingers as a 5-year-old child.
Practically the same thing.
You don't think St. Peter would look down at that and be like, "How silly kid"? I feel like, I mean, come on.
Monty, it's okay. Just remember, my Nona tried to set a plant on fire in church, so...
Wait.
Your Nona is so based.
Look, I was trying to light the candle. She didn't think I knew how to light a match. She told me not to do it. She said that she could handle it. I tried to tell her, like, "Nona, I know how to light a match." And she's like, no, I can't let you do it. And then she went to light the match, and she burned her finger and dropped it, and it went through the candle holder right into the fake plant. And the fake plant caught fire, and she was trying to stomp it out, and I'm laughing, and my sister's laughing, and then she's trying to get us to be quiet because she doesn't want the rest of the church to know that she just set a plant on fire. And she's like, stop laughing, please stop laughing, quiet.
Amazing.
And meanwhile, she's like boot stomping this plant underneath the candle. It was great. Best
Aurelius,
church memory ever.
Thank you for the follow. But on that note of sacrilege, Bosco, where can they find you? What are you up to?
Oh, well, you can find me at EdBoscoVA on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and right here on twitch.tv/EdwardBosco, where tomorrow will be Vecna, Eve of Ruin, as well as some Monster Hunter with Evie, Heartsy, and probably Arkhov. We're going to be powering through maybe the next story beat. We'll see. Then on Wednesday will be time for some more Unexpectables, which will be great. Thursday will be the finale, more than likely, of Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, so come check that out. And then we might go straight into Snake Eater after that, so definitely come check out the finale. After that, we've got Friday Night Flashbang, my M&W wrestling show. Saturday, I am off, but you can check out Gateway on The Unexpectables. And then Sunday is the Lord's Day. Please let me rest, and I'll see you guys back here on Monday for more of this After Lost Judgment with Distortion Devil. And that's me.
All right. Next up, we have Monty's good friend Jay.
Hi, you can find me here on Mondays and on most Thursdays on Monty's channel. Not this Thursday, though, because Evie has to do work stuff, so...
What? Yeah, it's Evie's fault, not mine.
I'm okay. No, what was the joke? You said that you were going to make it so the next week you made it so we can...
Oh, yeah.
That was what it was. Nah, Zan's got to work, so we're postponing until next week until, like, you know, somebody else decides to come up with an excuse to cancel, so...
It's out of spite for Evie.
Yeah, completely.
Speaking of, level 1 Evie.
Yeah, like Bosco said, we're doing some kind of monster game tomorrow, and then me and Heartsy decided we were going to do Pokemon on Wednesday. We're pretty close to the end. It's a Soul Link Nuzlocke. We're on Gym 8 in too many types. We're going to lose all our Pokemon, probably. It's terrifying. Don't know what else. Maybe some kind of pickup stream, but I am working a lot because I'm trying to earn enough money to pay for my flights to go visit some nerd in his skull for some kind of convention in July. But yeah, other than that, come hang out next Monday. It's gonna be great. We're gonna totally rescue my family. They're gonna all be there. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Happy ending.
No complications.
Never.
None whatsoever. All right. Speaking of complications, Monty Glue.
What the fuck? Okay. Oh my gosh. So many things. Tomorrow, Vecna Eva Ruin. I'm doing all sorts of stuff. Tomorrow will be Vecna Eva Ruin. Might stream in the afternoon and see how I feel. Wednesday, Unexpectables. Jazz Hands. I'm really excited. They're in a new country, and I'm really, really hyped for it. Thursday, no Dungeon of the Mad Mage, but I'll probably do a pickup stream of some kind. And then Friday is Final Fantasy XIV. Gonna be doing Hildebrand, Heavensward Hildebrand. And then Saturday, Shay, we have the art now. We could start this week if you're down.
We could. I mean, I don't
We
think I have
could.
anything this Saturday, so
Yeah. Do you wanna do it? I wanna start it. I'm ready to go. It sounds like Saturday we're gonna be doing Phoenix Wright, which I'm
Let's
super
go!
hyped for. So yeah, literally as we were playing the game, the artist was like, "Okay, here's this one. You said you needed this one, right?" And I was like, "Oh my god!" So I have the art. So Phoenix Wright, we get to do Phoenix Wright, dude.
I've never played. I don't know anything. Chat, you're not allowed to spoil it for me.
No, I will literally kill you if you spoil shit for Shay. Shay, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna grab you right now. You're not gonna be in chat. Like, let me be the one in chat. You should not be in chat at all. Like, because I want you to also like be the sole puzzle solver as well for this, because it's like it's your vibe, dude. It's your fucking vibe. I'll help you. I'm not gonna like leave you out to dry, but like, I don't want chat being like, "Oh, it's this item," whenever you're doing something. So
Yeah, like, oh, you totally forgot to pick up this item or talk to that person, or I don't know how the game works.
You'll see. I'm so excited, dude. I'm so fucking excited. Love it. Oh man. But that's me. And then check out my YouTube. I actually just uploaded my little episode where I played solo D&D as Flint Sogwood, the lizard folk, Oath of the Ancients.
Stop killing your
paladin.
horses.
I did not listen. Chat named it, and it died. It's not my fault. Okay?
It died like turn 1, action 1.
It literally did. It was really funny. But yeah, I'll probably be doing another one of those at some point because I have the sequel to the first one and I want to play it again. So yeah, that's me.
All right. And lastly, the sponge of our friendship, of all of our friendships, Heartsy.
Let's go. I'm the sponge.
Sponge is cute, that's why.
That's an honor, honestly, to be,
Let's see. Twitch.tv/artsyheartsy. I'm going to be doing Monster Hunter tomorrow with Bosco and Eevee and Arkoff. And on Wednesday, I'm going to be doing Pokemon with Eevee. And on Friday, I'm going to be doing something that I haven't decided yet. But I'll be doing something. That's me.
All right. And lastly leaves little old me. You can catch me here next week back on Mondays. Same bat time, same bat channel. You catch me over tomorrow and on most Tuesdays at twitch.tv/distortiondevil at 1 p.m. PST for some more Vecna Eve of Ruin with Bosco and Monty here. Then on Thursdays, you can catch me over on twitch.tv/MontyGlue's channel at 7 p.m. PST, where we're continuing Dungeon of the Mad Mage, but not this week or next week. This week's my fault, my bad. But normally we're there. And then Saturday, twitch.tv/unexpectables at 6 p.m. PST, we have more Gateway. So if you like Fallout, that's there for you. And that is it for me. Suppose now it is time to find someone to raid. I think I'm going to raid Sora the Psych.
I was going to say, Sora is streaming.
There's also Dawn.
Playing Wild Assault. Looks like a fun game. I hope you like furries, because
like next week's Mad Mage is
Oh,
not
gross,
canceled
really?
as far as we know yet.
I'm just assuming. I'm just going to assuming somebody's canceling. It's the joke.
Ugh,
It was a
I feel
joke,
so
yeah.
bad.
Every single time I'm in a game with Eevee, I threaten to cancel it. Every single time. It's really funny. Anyways, raid messages: don't drink the holy water. Bye-bye,
What
chat. No, bad. Bye, chat.
Bye.